What's up, y'all?
Welcome.
Welcome to the very first episode of Unapologetically Melanated. Bow, 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 bow. So, starring me, Bev.
And me, Mia.
So, before we even get started, we want to shout out Elijah for making our intro song. Elijah is, I've been knowing him since like high school, but his Instagram is Elijah J Forever. Thank you for
Thank
making
you,
our intro
Elijah.
song. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a, it's a vibe. So, we appreciate you, Elijah. Thank you, young man. Okay, so let's get started. So, like we said, unapologetically melanated, and as most of y'all know, me and Mia are besties for the resties.
Mhm.
So, before we even get started on how usually an episode would go, we're just gonna give like a little
Backstory about us.
quick little intro. So, you can go ahead and start.
All right. So, of course, my name is Mia. Instagram is molded by Mia. So, that Mia actually has 2 A's on my Instagram. But I am a personal trainer. I am a trainer and group fitness instructor at Dream Performance. That is in Fort Worth, Texas. So I will be bringing a lot of like physical health and wellness tips and nutrition knowledge to the podcast. I do have a bachelor's degree in kinesiology from Tarleton State University.
Go Texas.
But yeah, so you go ahead, Bev.
Okay, so Beverly, but y'all know I prefer to be called Bev. Curly Bevy, Auntie Bev, whatever, AKAs, all them. But yeah, so I went to Tarleton as well with Mia. That's how we met. My degree, my bachelor's is in like psych, but my master's degree is in applied psychology with the emphasis in the teachings of psychology. So
Okay.
basically, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be a college professor right now, teaching psych. But basically, I'm gonna bring more of the mental health side of everything. Just from what I know, just off experience too. But with my degree, and y'all know I love beauty, skin, hair, makeup, all that good stuff. And then, I'm just live.
Yeah, so we both are entrepreneurs.
Mhm.
So I am a trainer like full time. My business is called Molded by Mia.
Mhm.
So I do that full time. And then Bev, talk about your business.
Yeah, so as most of y'all know, I'm an influencer, but I prefer a content creator.
Amen.
But content creator, y'all guys know I have Neo Curly, which is my natural hair care business for all my natural goyles out there. And now we are both podcasters. So adding that onto the list of things that we do. Also, I don't know if I said this. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, I'm from Fort Worth.
Yeah, so
And no, it is not the same thing
The
for you
DFW
people
the
that think
DFW
that.
area.
Yeah.
But basically how me and Mia met, we both ran track at Tarleton. Good and terrible times.
Yes,
But
ups and
that's
downs.
stories for another
Another
day.
day.
But we actually met freshman year, 2014. We
We
stayed on the same.
same hall.
Mhm. Where did we stay at?
Legend.
We did stay in Legends. We was staying in the suburbs.
The suburbs
The
of the
suburbs.
college.
The suburbs area of
Yes.
the dorms and
Yeah,
stuff.
so we would see each other all the time, but I was super, super shy. I would not talk to her. We kind of just like look at each other at practice, look at each other like in the hallway. And then, of course, Bev talked to me first. And I'm like, okay, hey,
I was
hey,
about to
girl.
say, I be talking my way into
Yeah.
being friends because
Literally, you just like, can I come over? I'm like, sure. And then we just literally inseparable since then.
yes,
We hung out
literally.
every single day.
And then we started hanging out with Holly and Amanda
Yeah.
and Kay, which we'll probably bring up eventually of our other friend
besties
group.
for the resties for lifers.
Yes. But for lifers. But yeah, we met freshman year of college and
Yeah.
we've been like this.
Yeah, we lived together with sophomore year.
We
and
did live
junior
together.
year, a little bit junior year too.
A little bit
college.
junior year because that first semester was out of our control.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another day. So that's how we met, college track, and we've been like
Ever since then, yeah.
So, but now we're both
Entrepreneurs,
adult world.
An adult world.
struggling and surviving.
Struggling but thriving. Struggling but thriving.
All right, so now we're gonna get to
Our segment.
yeah. So first, we just gonna start off with our wins and losses of the week. So a win for me.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna start off with the bad news first. A
Okay.
loss for me is yesterday. I was going through it.
Yeah.
I was weirdly like sick yesterday, and I was like throwing up all day. It was so weird. I didn't think I was gonna make it to the Tiana Taylor concert.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was weird, but I had really bad PMS, honestly, if we're being real, and I just got extremely nauseated. Like, it was so weird. I was throwing up a lot yesterday, but Mia came, brought me some soup, some Alka-Seltzer, all that, and I'm alive and well today.
Yeah.
So, but a win is that I finally decorated my living room.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you. I've been living at that apartment for like almost a year.
Yeah.
And it's one thing about me, I feel like I'm the most lazy productive person I know. Like I'm productive in like work, career stuff. But when it comes to like everyday simple stuff, sometimes I can be lazy in that. So it's just like I would be so busy with everything else. I would literally forget to decorate my apartment.
Yeah.
So I just had my couch, my rug, my TV.
The essentials.
Yeah, the essentials.
Like
but
what you
now
needed.
I done got some like little plants. I'm still hanging up stuff, but I got some plants. I got some Black girl friendly art hanging up.
It's cute.
I'm so excited. So that was my win of the week, is decorating my living room.
See, for me, lost. I'll start with that. I lost a client this week. I love you if you listen to this, even though I'm not training you no more. So that's kind of like, we'll talk about that more, just being an entrepreneur, the ups and the downs. So the downs, sometimes you lose a client, which is money. But a win, though, is so tomorrow, Bands and Brunch. So
Bands and Brunch.
by the time y'all listen to this, of course, the event will already have been passed. But Bands and Brunch is an event that I do at Dream Performance with the ladies of Dream Performance. So shout out to Ezzy, Tyla, and Orlean.
They're the best.
So basically, we do like a bands class. So resistant bands class. We pick like high beat songs. Like it's really, really get lit. And just do exercises on beat. It's not, you're not dancing, but you're doing an exercise to the beat, you know?
It's like lit aerobic dance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of glutes, a lot of cardio, a lot of leg, a lot of booty burning type of stuff. So it's super fun. And then afterwards, we have brunch and mimosas. So this is our second one tomorrow. So I'm super excited because I feel like this is something we're going to be doing more often. And we're just growing as group instructors. So I'm excited for that tomorrow because it's just gonna be lit, and it's something that's definitely outside of my comfort zone. So I'm proud of myself for like continuing to do like this type of training, basically.
Yes, and no, you really have grown a lot. And when you first started training to like
now
like in the last Bands and Brunch, because I went, first of all, it was lit. It was fun. Like it was tiring, but it was fun. The song choices were fun too, and it was a good turnout last time. And it was like, it was all women, wasn't it? So it was just like fun being like with a bunch of women, good music,
very empowering.
Very empowering. So it was good, and it's like I feel like it's good for all levels, like beginner. It's cardio.
Yeah, because cardio honestly sucks. Like,
it's like fun cardio.
So it makes it fun. It makes you let loose and not be so like, I don't know, like
cardio sucks.
Frustrated about it, because cardio does suck. It literally is so uncomfortable, but it makes it fun and comfortable. So.
But the next Bands and Brunch, y'all need to follow Mia.
Go ahead.
So it's only what? How much is it?
It's $30.
It's only $30.
So you get an hour session, and then you get mimosas and
literally
brunch.
Unlimited mimosas and the charcuterie board.
It's worth it. Very much affordable.
Yeah. So make sure y'all come to the next Bands and Brunch. It's gonna be lit. She's gonna be posting on her Instagram too. Some behind the scenes. Okay, so song of the week. So I'll let you start off.
Okay, so my song of the week. It's called Energy by Tyla Jane. I'm going to play it through the mic, I guess.
Yeah, I can play it back here if you want.
What do you think?
Because we only need like a little
clip. I'll play just a little clip through the mic. I feel like y'all be able to hear it.
Yeah, I was about to say, the clip is very short.
Because I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest, I write it down, you know it's happening. Working on my dream life. You know it's success, my bank account be real fine. You know I got it, got my skincare, yeah, I close.
All right. So a little self-care, a little manifestation for you. Some nice music to clean to.
What's it called? Working on my energy?
It's called Energy by Tyla Jane.
Okay.
So, yeah, check that out.
Yes. So, y'all probably already done heard this song, but this song has been stuck in my head for the longest. Co-Stand by Victoria Monet.
Yes,
we some Victoria Monet. Stands over
here.
Guys too, but I'll play a little bit of it.
astronomically fine, and all I do is think of you. Baby, all I do is think of the ways I wanna give you this ass, just how you lie. Feel like a Thursday, how I'm throwing it back. I'ma make it go north, south, east, west coast. Baby, we can go.
It's my song.
That's I love Victoria Monet. Y'all should check her out.
Yes, you know she is very heavily slept on. I
She
feel like
is.
she is an artist that's
She's
really
an amazing
good.
songwriter
too.
She's
yeah.
wrote a lot of Ariana Grande songs.
Yeah, so she be making Ariana Grande pop with the songs.
Yeah,
That's why I feel like they have similar vibes like the
yeah.
songs. But check out
they
Victoria
make bad
Monet.
bitch music.
They do. They do.
So if
For
you're
the
a bad
baddies,
bitch,
which all of you are.
go ahead and tap
it.
in.
Yeah. Tap in. Okay. So moving on to the TV show or movie of the week. So my movie of the week is I recently just watched this with my boyfriend. It's called Vacation Friends. And it has
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, it's on
Netflix,
Hulu. It has John Cena in it. What's her name from Insecure? That play
the African one.
yeah, I forgot. Is it why
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Yeah.
Yvonne. I was gonna say Yvonne. Yvonne. Yeah, she's in it. It's another actor. He's
The one from Get Out. The
from
best
Get Out.
friend.
Yeah. So and then I don't know who the other lady was, but they're all in the movie. It was actually really funny. It's basically like they meet these people on vacation, and then the people like crash their wedding, and they like awkwardly become friends.
Yeah, I
So-
seen the previews of it.
Yeah, it was funny. It was actually funny. I enjoyed it. So I watched it. My boyfriend fell asleep per usual.
Ooh.
But but that's my movie of the week. I'm always have something new because I love watching TV.
Yeah,
That's probably
It's a
my
good
favorite pastime.
time to decompress.
Yes, I love.
me.
Yeah, I love watching TV. So
So for me, he was watching with me last night, Dynasty.
that shit was
So
good.
Dynasty is a show that I was randomly watching during lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So they dropped the newest season this week or really recently. So I honestly forgot everything that happened. So I've been rewatching it so I can remember, everything that happened. So the Dynasty is a show on Netflix. It is like a soap opera, but they can actually act. It has a really good storyline. It's hella drama. So if you like drama, watch it. And it's funny. It's like
It is
funny drama, and the cast is really diverse. They have
Mhm.
white people, black people, Hispanic people, and I like that. I love a diverse
Yeah, the show
cast.
is pretty
Yeah.
diverse. Now that I'm thinking
It's
about
pretty.
it.
It's pretty good. I
Mhm.
like the way they act. So yeah,
Yeah, that show. I was watching it with her.
yeah, it's
Just
funny.
randomly. It was a good show.
Yeah.
I was watching it too a
So
little
if
bit
you
last
like
night.
drama, like I guess a dramedy, drama and comedy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like soap opera.
it's like a
but better
soap opera,
acting.
better acting for sure.
Mhm.
But yeah,
All right. Let's move on to some Black excellence. All right. So we're gonna do a segment where we
Oh,
want to highlight a
yeah,
black,
black-
owned company every
Yeah.
week to
Yeah.
put y'all on.
put y'all on.
because there's a lot of them out here and making some good stuff. So I'll go ahead and let you start with
Okay,
yours since
So-
yours is local.
I'll go first. So the black business I want to highlight is Creative Cuisines Catering, aka Meal Preps by Chef Mimi. So this is a Fort Worth based catering company. So I met Chef Mimi because she caters for the gym I work at. So basically we have a fridge in the gym. She loads it up every week, and our clients and our members and even the coaches are able to buy meals from out of the fridge. So the meals are super convenient, they're creative, they taste great, and they are affordable. So this is really going to be really great for you if you want a meal prep, but you don't want to cook, you don't want to go grocery shopping. Like, she can do it for you. So how it works is every Monday she posts her menu of the week. So you can see this on her website or her social media. So you have until Thursday of the week to order, and you place your order online. So how her meals work, you get a breakfast option, a lunch option, and dinner options. They're really good. They range from about $7 to $10, just depending on what's in it.
Mhm.
If it's like seafood, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So the minimum you have to spend if you're going to order with her online is $50.
That's really not.
That's
bad.
really, really affordable. That'll be about 7 to 8 meals, just like
Mhm.
depending on what you order. And like I said, I like it. Like I had some salmon last week. It was super, super good. So once you order online, you can when you order, you pay. Saturday, you go pick it up. So it's located on like the southwest side of Fort Worth. The address is going to be on her website. So it's 10 to 2 p.m. on a Saturday. Every Saturday, that's when you go pick up your meals. If you can't make it, they do have a delivery option that it is an extra fee, but you basically get in contact with her via email and you let her know your address or where you want them delivered. And then they do deliveries on Monday. So if you are struggling with meal prep, go ahead and check her out. Super affordable. And like I said, it's tasty. I will drop her links in the show notes. So her website and her Instagram. But if you're got a pen, go ahead and write this down. So her website is creativecuisinescatering.com and her Instagram is the same thing, Creative Cuisine Catering.
And I can vouch that meal prep food is
it's good
as hell. Oh my God. It's so good. I remember they came to one of y'all events
yeah.
And
one of our boot camps,
and they was like giving out the
samples.
meals, and they were.
It's high quality.
It is high quality, and it's so weird how we was talking about the vegetables. How they were saying they don't put salt or something in it, but the way they season it is so it tastes better than like I don't know, like it's so weird because like I'm not the biggest fan of greens, and they had like the sample greens, and I just went ahead and tried it, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, most of the options are going to be like no pork. Like no pork at all. It's mostly like ground turkey, salmon.
Yeah, I had a
shrimp,
a taco bowl.
Yeah, taco bowl.
That was so good, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I don't know what she does to her greens, but it's
I don't know
really
what she do to them things either. The green beans is good too. The veggies are
good.
Bomb. The veggies are so good the way that they are cooked.
But she does put labels on them with like the carb content, protein, fat, and calories. So if you do track that type of stuff, you can see how much is in it. But from a trainer's perspective, those meals are probably like 1 to 2 serving sizes of like each entree that you're getting, which is so it basically keeps you portioning out, but it keeps like you satisfied. So you're not going to be eating too little to where you're still hungry, but you're also not going to be overeating. So that's why I like them. It gives you exactly just what your stomach needs to like digest and be fine, basically.
Yeah, that food is good, y'all.
Shout out to Chef Mimi.
Yes, food was good.
She's gorgeous as well.
Okay, so my I forgot what I was going to say.
Black business.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say my Black excellence, but it's like a commercial. Okay, so my business for the Black excellence is Be Rooted Co. So that is literally the Instagram name, and also that's how you find them. Just type in on Google Be Rooted Co. But it is a Black owned and woman owned business, and they make stationery things like journals, spirals, pens, stuff like that, in like gift sets. But yeah, so I actually have one of my own. Hold on, child, let me show y'all on the camera.
Show them.
Hold on, let me. All right, y'all see that? Look at that. That
It's
is
beautiful.
High quality. So just looking on their website, so they gifted this to me. Thank y'all, by the way. But on the website, they're ranging from about like $22 to $30. And but the thing is, you're like, oh, $30. First of all, they're located in Target. You can order them offline too. They're in Target, and everybody know everything in Target is a little
bougie.
expensive. It's in bougie, but they belong there because their stuff is high quality. So my favorite thing about this spiral is this material that's like on the front is really thick. Like it does not bend, and it's like laminated or glossed over. So I had accidentally got a little syrup on it from being greedy, eating breakfast, and I was like, oh no, it's ruined. Oh no, the journal, it's ruined. And I went and got like water like on a little towel, and I was able to wipe it off, and it's literally smack brand new. But this spiral, this is my unapologetically melanated spiral for obvious reasons. The beautiful woman on the front. But they have like a different variety of spirals and journals, pens and things like that to choose from, with a whole bunch of different Black women that's on it, like variety. You are bound to find a spiral journal that looks like you. And even if you don't want somebody necessarily to look like you, it's so many different choices they can that you can choose from. But this spiral is really nice. It has a bunch of pages as well, but it's nice to see stationary stuff that like it's hard like growing up, you know, being in school buying spirals. Like I wish I had stuff more like this when I was growing up with somebody that you know that represents your culture. So I really do like it. But yes, Be Rooted. Check them out. The founder is Jasmine Foster, a Black woman. So, but check them out, Be Rooted Co.
And shout out to Target for lately. They've been putting Black businesses on the map.
Yeah,
for sure.
they really have. You walk into a Target, they've been on it pretty lately.
It's like a company that like actually cares about diversity.
You see commercials and everything. They I have noticed that they work more closely with like because who else is in there? Honey Pot. Yeah, I believe that's Black owned too, and they like with their commercials and stuff. They highlight. But I was telling you how I went to the makeup section, and they had like Juvia's Place in there. Mm-hmm. They had what is it? I cannot pronounce it. It started with like I cannot pronounce that brand, but it's another Black owned brand. Mm-hmm. Like they have really good foundation. But they've been really stepping it up. And Target, Target is not. Target is not.
They always got Starbucks in there.
Not Starbucks. But yeah, so check them out. Be Rooted Co. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty.
Okay, nitty gritty.
So, our physical health segment is going to be called "Get Molded with Mia," of course, and y'all know, Molded by Mia is her business, but Mia's going to kind of facilitate the
physical,
the physical health, fitness,
segments.
And we're just gonna bounce off each other.
All right,
like some bounce balls.
So, with the new year approaching very, very soon, everyone is going to be setting them New Year's resolutions, which I love as a trainer. And how everybody started up, fired up, ready to go, everybody in the gym. Then February, March come, that fire dies, and
pick back up before the summer to get
picking back up them bad eating habits, and you like not going to the gym no more. So, today I want to just drop some gems, some advice to help y'all through this. So I'm gonna give y'all 5 tips to help you build your fitness goals. So one thing that I notice is with people is the goal is not great. Like some people's goals kind of start off on the wrong foot. Like your goal is the first thing that you set, you think about before you even step in the gym, before you get that membership, before you go to the grocery store. It's all about the goal. So if your goal is not really good, or leading you in that right direction.
Like, isn't good. Like,
so I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that. So really, I just want to help y'all start off on the right foot, because it's all about the goal. Your goal is like the intention that you set, and so if it's weak,
okay, I get what
you're gonna fall short quick. You're gonna get really, really frustrated. So hold on, got my little notes. All right. So first, and if you have anything you want to chime in, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, you want to make sure that your goal is specific. Don't be vague. Be clear. So some common unclear goals. Some people will be like, I just want to be healthy, or I just want to lose weight. I just need to exercise more. I just want to get fit.
It's too general.
So make it more specific. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples. So I want to improve my fitness level by working out 4 times a week versus I just need to exercise more. Okay, how many days though? Another one is I want to reduce my body fat levels. Instead of like, I just want to lose weight. How much? I just want to get fit. But okay, what does that mean? Usually you saying, I want to strengthen, like you want to strengthen your total body. You want to get more tone, basically. Your muscles want to be more defined, right? But that fit can be, I just want to be able to walk up and down the stairs without, breathing heavy or feeling like I'm about to have a heart attack, or I'm about to fall out, So really make sure your goal is specific. Don't be very, 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 very vague.
And the thing is, once you reach one goal, you can always make another.
Yeah.
And that's something we talk about. Like for me, the beginning of this year was because with the whole quarantine thing, I had I couldn't lift no more. So I was doing body weight stuff, but that helped me maintain weight, but that didn't help me build the muscle that I wanted. So my goal was to gain 10 pounds. Then once I gained the 10 pounds, I was like, okay, then my next focus was my back and my quads, which has been my focus since then. And it's just my quads has been building up a lot. So it's just kind of once you reach one goal, you can always switch to another. You can have multiple goals.
Yes. Also, next thing, this number 2, it needs to be measurable. What is going to be your indicator of progress? A lot of people will start their fitness journey and have a week goal that's not specific, and so you have nothing to measure. So you just going to the gym and you trying to eat right, and you probably are doing a good job, but
what's the comparison?
What you're comparing? So if you just keep looking at yourself in the mirror every day, you're not going to see changes because it's like the naked eye,
Yeah.
So if you're taking pictures, if you're weighing yourself, if you are measuring yourself, like use something like that as an indicator of progress. So some things you can use, you can measure your body fat. If you want to, you can buy a body fat scale off of Amazon. They're like $30. It's literally a scale that you stand on. It's digital, and you like basically download an app, and it'll weigh you and also tell you your body fat percentage. You can say like, okay, I want to be in a medium size shirt or a certain size pants. That's something that you can actually track. You can buy an item that you really do want to fit and keep trying it on and taking pictures in it, and you can see how well you're fitting in it. Versus like
using clothes,
not having like an indicator of progress at all. Even in the gym, like I know a lot of women struggle with push-ups or pull-ups. I want to be able to do 10 push-ups. I want to be able to do this amount of pull-ups. I want to be able to run a mile. Let's say you can only walk one. I want to be able to run a mile in this time. Like, so really try to find those indicators of progress that really mean a lot to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Because you're right. Sometimes it's like trying to guesstimate it on your own is not work. Or it's just like, if it's too general, it's like, I just need to go to the gym. But it's like, okay, what are you actually trying to work towards? And I feel like that also, when you have specific goals, that keeps you motivated.
Exactly.
When you have something specific, I really want to reach this goal versus like, child, I'm just in the gym because I need to be here.
Yeah. So my
sense.
role as a trainer, normally, like when I have consultations with my clients, we talk about all this stuff, and I usually ask them the questions to pull that information out of them. But for you guys who are like kind of feeling like you're on your own, like really sit down and do some critical thinking and figure out like why you want to achieve this stuff before you even go to the gym. You also, number 3 is making sure your goal is achievable. So is your goal realistic? Can you make it happen? So what I mean by this is do not, and this is, I remember I am certified. I'm educated. When I say these type of things, do not be saying things like, I want to lose 30 pounds in a month. No. I want to lose 5 pounds in a week. No. That type of stuff
don't let the Instagram girls fool you with them plans.
That type of stuff is not realistic. Or I want to get abs in 3 weeks. No. So if y'all online, y'all see any type of plans that are promising you these type of things, no. They don't even know you. How your body type. How can someone you don't know promise you that you're gonna lose this amount of weight and they know nothing about you? They don't know your lifestyle. If you got medical conditions or concerns. So no.
They know Nathan. They just saying, girl, go do this and
especially
you good.
The ab thing. That's I feel like that's my top pet peeve is like if you want to get abs in 3 weeks, you don't even know how much body fat this person has on them.
Yeah.
That literally depends. It varies from person to person. So buying general plans that are not personalized to you, no. Don't do it. You're going to literally waste your time and be really, really
also,
frustrated.
like Mia was saying, she is certified. She knows what she's talking about. She went to school for this. She has a certification in training. A lot of the girls on Instagrams that are self-made trainers or whatever like that, a lot of them do not have certifications and I'm not saying that they don't know what they doing, but at the end of the day, they are literally not certified and they're selling you a plan. And it's just kind of like.
So attempting to lose weight faster than you should is honestly unhealthy. You need to be patient with the process. And I'll get into more of that later in the podcast. I'm just teaching people how to be patient with the process. But quick fixes are not good. Usually, if someone is offering you a quick fix, they're most likely targeting like you losing more like muscle mass. Does that make sense? So okay. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later, but what I'm basically trying to point out to y'all is making sure that your goal is realistic and it's achievable. You don't want to set like goals that are literally too high or literally damn near impossible because you're gonna be so pissed off when you don't reach it, and you're gonna not want to do this. Like, why am I doing all this? Ain't shit happening. Yep. That's how you're literally gonna feel, and that's what a lot of people be just like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I am not doing this no more. Like, I'm gonna go back to doing whatever I want to do because it's not working. But it's like the goal that you had is so unrealistic.
And I feel like this is where having a personal trainer comes into play. If you are lost and you don't know, like you have trouble with things like this, you have trouble, that's what a personal trainer is
giving you clarity and helping you.
They literally help you create a plan specific enough, that literally targets you versus, like you said, just buying a general plan that can be for whoever and their mama. But it's just kind of like, and that's cool. maybe for people that's already in the process of working out, or you've been doing this for years or whatever, you just want to do something new. But like you struggling to get started, or like I said, to reach specific goals, and like I said, and you don't know how to do this, that's where a personal trainer come into play.
Or even like be careful with the internet, like you seeing somebody that you think is beautiful and you like, I want to look like her. But especially when it comes to celebrities, because one, celebrity is going to have more money than us, honestly. So they're going to be able to invest a little more in their physical health. When I say invest, I mean surgery and or like getting chefs, like people making their food. Like imagine if you had your own personal chef.
You'd be sad.
You can literally, you have so much access to clean eating that we don't have as just normal, regular people. So before you see someone on Insta, because I get that, I want to like her. Well, I'm like, one, her body ain't real. So she look good though. And I can try my best to get you to where you need to be. But like stuff like that, or just I want to like her, but like, okay, she's rich and she's able to invest.
Careful. Some people don't disclose like their BBLs or like surgery either. A lot of people don't even say it, and then they selling plans or they just doing stuff, and it's like you looking at them, but they I mean technically they don't have to post about it. So it's just like a lot of these people don't even disclose like what they got going on either. And
you can't compare your fitness journey to someone else's. Like some people, like most of y'all body goals, honestly, I'm not even talking about ones with surgery. Like I'm talking about regular people who just have been disciplined and consistent over years, a long period of time. They've worked for it. So like me, I've been working out and dedicating a lot of time to my fitness journey for a long time. So if you come to me saying I want to look like you, well, it's not going to happen overnight. It took a lot of years. Like y'all just kind of seeing what it is now, but I've been through a lot. Like it took me time to get here. It's gonna take you time. That's really a part of being patient with the process. And really, I love to preach loving your body at every stage of its fitness journey. Loving it it's the only body that you have. So don't shame yourself. Don't get down on yourself. We all a work in progress. So love yourself through it. It's literally okay as long as you're doing your best. You're giving all that you can at every stage. That's great. I mean, but if you're not, okay, let's step it up. So, I kind of got on a tangent. Okay, so the next one, I think this is number 4.
Oh,
because I have 5 now. So next one, make sure that it is irrelevant to you. It kind of ties into what I was just saying. Does your goal fit you personally? Is it important to you? So for some examples, like sometimes, family, friends, significant others can be like, you kind of picking up weight. So is that why you in the gym? Because someone told you? No. You want to be in the gym. You want to dedicate time to your fitness journey for yourself, not for a man or for another human being, but you. So stuff, or your health reasons. Or try to dig deep. Like I said, do some critical thinking and look within and see like, why do I want to do this? Some people, you may have health complications. You went to the doctor and the doctor was like, okay, you need to start working out. Okay, there you go.
Doing it for yourself.
It makes it relevant for you, So really try to dig deep and understand why you want to do this. Hold on. I think that's my last point. I'm looking at my notes to make sure. But moral of the story, do not build your fitness goal based on someone else.
Period. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's something you kind of taught me to, like learning your body type, figuring out goals that's specific to your body type, because one of my issues was like the hip area. I'm not hippie at all. Like it's giving so on both ends. So I'm not like a hippie person. So it's just like, I know one thing you taught me was just like, girl, it don't matter how hard you work out. Them hips ain't coming because it's not genetically there. It's also a bone. And so I feel like that's something I used to struggle with, because I'm like, why I keep doing this, but it ain't doing this. It's doing this. I'm just like, why? But it's just like, I know that's something that you taught me. It's just like specific goals for yourself. And like also genetics. One thing that helps me is following girls
that look like
that have similar builds to me. Because it's like, if I follow a bunch of naturally hippie women, of course I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna look like that. So I think that's another thing when it comes to realistic goals is, on Instagram, you following the, fitness girls and stuff like that. Follow people that have similar like body types to you. That's realistic.
That promote a lot of body positivity. Like a lot of just like I'm saying, like loving yourself at your own stage and not like if you follow someone that is really triggering your insecurity, unfollow them. Like that, do that for yourself. It's nothing that they're not trying to like, trigger you.
Yeah,
They're
just on Instagram.
They're just on Instagram doing their thing. But they're like, if you honestly feel that, in the pit of your stomach that, go ahead and unfollow them for your mental health. It's okay.
Please do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself. All right. Number 5 is timely. You do have to set deadlines and time frames for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just be like, oh, I want to like set your goal and let's say whatever. I'm gonna see how long it takes. No, let's just try to put some time on it. Realistically,
I feel like that make you work harder too.
It
like
does.
Trying to reach a deadline.
But you want it to be a reasonable deadline.
Yeah.
So like I said before, not that I want to lose 10 pounds in 1 week. That's not reasonable. I don't know if I already said this before, but like aiming to lose 1 or 2 pounds of body fat, I feel like it's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal. That's something that if you're being as consistent as you can and do what you're supposed to do, you can achieve that.
Yeah.
But losing 10 pounds in a week or 30 pounds in a month, like
it
stuff like that, like that's why y'all should invest in a personal trainer, even if you don't want to like pay for their service for a long period of time. Because I do meet people who just need to talk. That's okay. Like book that consultation and just get some clarity on what your time frame should be, so you can know. Okay, I'm now. Like once you talk to someone who's an expert in the field, you will leave that conversation feeling very empowered and on the right path. So it is literally okay to invest your time and your money into a trainer, even for a little bit. I have had clients that I miss them, but we had to come to understanding I can't train them no more because they don't need me, because I've taught them so much and they get it. And so now they can do this on their own and honestly help other people. And that's really my goal, is to help y'all and y'all go away. And y'all, not in a mean way, but y'all go and y'all do y'all thing. Y'all thriving without me because I've taught you everything you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
So that way someone else can take that spot and I can help them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay to invest in a personal trainer. You don't have to train with them like forever, but like y'all do need them. That's why this is a field. And this is also science. This is exercise science. And I feel like some people don't realize that. That's why it's very important, once again, to not just take buy plans from anyone off the internet, because physical education is a science.
Yep.
So you do need to know certain things to help people the right way, the most healthy way, So just keep that in mind as y'all are looking for personal trainers. Like y'all don't have to come to me specifically, but if you want to, you can. But yeah,
I can't wait.
You can, but I'm just stressing the importance of investing in your health, your money, and your time.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. It is. But yeah, so I'm gonna recap real quick the 5 points again.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Give y'all some closure. So make sure it's specific. We're not being vague and setting just random goals that have no specific target. All right. We're making sure it's measurable. So we are finding indicators of progress. Okay. So whenever we are, growing in our fitness journey, we're actually able to track it. So pictures, weigh-ins, a certain clothes size, make sure you're having an indicator of progress. Achievable. Make sure it's achievable. We're not setting goals that are unrealistic. Okay. Make sure it's relevant to you. So you are setting your fitness goals because you want to, not because someone else told you. We're not looking at people no more on Instagram. And also remember time. Make sure we are putting time frames on our goals. Okay, so we're not just out here. All right. All right. So that is my segment. Your turn.
Yes, ma'am. You know what? I just thought about another loss.
What?
My piercing.
Oh, yeah.
So, y'all, I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram already, but I just randomly thought another loss. I touched right here. I'm so used to I have a dermal piercing in the middle of my chest, my tattoo right here. And it definitely, like, my body rejected it. I've been having it since, like, March. And it randomly just halfway came out. And I had to go to the tattoo shop and get it pulled out. But it's okay because he told me there's another piercing I can get. I'm going to get what's it called? A sternum. Sternum? Sternum.
What?
Sternum.
Like the sternum bone?
Yeah, I guess. Sternum.
Like right here.
I think so. Yeah. Sternum tattoo. I want to keep saying surface tattoo, but he told me it was a surface level tattoo. That's why
on your sternum.
Yeah.
On your sternum.
So it'll be like kind of almost like you your belly button pierced.
You getting a piercing right there?
You're getting another one after this heal. He told me I gotta wait 3 weeks.
If you don't know, Bev's obsessed with tattoos and
snapbacks and tattoos.
She has a lot.
I have a lot. Tat it up, tat it up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on. Sorry, I just randomly thought about that.
Yeah, you was pretty upset about it.
I was sick. I love that piercing. My dermal was so cute. But I'm just glad that it didn't leave like a really big scar.
Yeah.
It's literally like a tiny little hole right there, just like a little one. You got to get up close to see it. But at least it didn't ruin my tattoo. All right, moving on to mental health is wealth with Beverly Cohen. Hello. Child, not the daiquiris getting to me. Okay. We sipping on daiquiris, by the way, y'all, if y'all ain't know.
From Classic Daiquiri.
Southern Classic Daiquiri. Yeah, that place
There's
is
one
good.
in Dallas and Fort Worth.
There's another one, too. I think it's in Richardson, too. That place good, y'all. Check them out.
Besides when they ran out of pasta. Bitch, I don't understand.
Yo,
I literally came one day, they said, we don't got no more noodles.
They opened up at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, no more pasta.
No more pasta. Like, are y'all taking that home to your families?
Then
they be mad. They be mad at you for asking. Y'all know this is a high commodity up here.
They know good damn well they got them on the back and they finna get asked the rest of the night.
They need to have a sauna. Just have it at the door.
No, for real. Their daiquiris and their food is great. But y'all, they do run out of pasta. They pasta is really bomb. So
we'll try to call, right? So we'll try to call before we go up there. They don't want to answer the phone. So we got to go up there. It's like, you call them a lot. You like, damn, okay, fuck it, let's just go up there. Hey, I got some pasta. No. It's like, before you can even get it out, they're like, no.
When you pronounce that P, they like, we ain't got enough pasta.
But no, when he said we had them on noodles, I was like, bruh. See, I have all the ingredients but noodles. He's like, yeah.
Run to Walmart expeditiously.
No, because the one by my house, there's a Albertsons next door. I'm like, yeah, just go get some noodles from over there. Come on, y'all.
Bro, I ain't been to Albertsons since I was like 10.
I love Albertsons.
I don't even think there's one near me. I think the only one
they need self-checkouts. The ones I have by my house, they don't have self-checkout.
Most places is doing self-checkout now, like straight up. You go to Walmart, they got like 10 cash registers now. Everything else is self-checkout. You go to a bigger one, they got like the big self-checkout
Yeah, that's
sections.
how the one by my house ain't no regular registers. It's literally all self-checkout.
I was about to say, there's one by my parents' house. That's how it is. It's just straight up like self-checkout. But I mean, it's a little easier that way too. I don't be tripping about it, honestly. Like, get over fasting. Okay,
sorry,
I don't know how we got on self-checkout. Check out Southern Classic Daiquiri Factory.
Sorry for dragging y'all,
but this one is the Jamaican. What the hell was it called? Jamaican Me Crazy. I think that
was. All this shit be tasting the same to me. Honestly,
Loki.
I'm like, literally every single daiquiri that they have like literally 100 daiquiris on the menu. All of it tastes the exact same.
Oh,
you can't tell me they're not doing this, putting the same.
Bro, chill out. We love y'all though.
We do. Okay,
we love y'all because it's low key. It's good though. It's good. This got Hypnotic and Margarita mix, I think.
I don't even know what mine's got it. I just be like Victoria's Secret. I just get the same one every time just because it never fails me.
Sorry, y'all. Back to mental health as well. We started talking about daiquiris. Okay. All right. Sorry. Had to burp. Okay, so today I want to talk about two things that kind of dealing with recently. So the first thing I want to talk about is the importance of breaks, especially when it comes to like triggering your stress, anxiety, things like that. So that's something that I have been dealing with recently is giving myself grace and giving myself breaks. Like I be on the go. And like I feel like everybody that know me, I do not sit down.
You don't.
I don't. I be ripping around doing everything under the sun almost every single day. And I feel like if I don't get things done, I'm my own worst critic. And that's something that I feel like as people we have to work on, not criticizing ourselves so hard. Mindful self-compassion, which is basically in psychology, learning to be nice to yourself. It's important you have to be nice to yourself because ain't nobody gonna bring you down like you live in your own head. Yeah, you live in your own head. You know how you feel, you know how you think. So it's just like practicing mindful self-compassion is so important. I feel like I do great sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like sometimes I fall off. Just like any other person, you would think like, oh, you got this whole degree.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm a person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like life be going by so fast that I just forget things, if we being real, or forget to check up on myself.
Yeah. And as an
So-
entrepreneur, I feel like,
Mhm.
especially for both of us, we are literally our own bosses.
That
so
too.
like you have no one to answer to but yourself. So it's like if I set a goal and I like don't hit it like I was supposed to, because you sometimes you just don't. Life, like you said, just
Get the
it gets
moving.
crazy. And you're just like, dang, I was supposed to do this and this today and I didn't. And it's
Mhm.
like, you say as an entrepreneur, you do have to be hard on yourself because like you are your own boss.
And if you don't have no self-discipline,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's like the self-discipline is a little overboard.
Yeah.
And you forget to like relax
yeah.
and sit
like,
back.
hey, you are a human being.
Yeah, so it's just like you gotta relax. It's like you leaving. I leave at 9 in the morning, so I don't come back till 10.
Yeah.
Like doing everything I need to do, and it's like by the time I get home, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing
Yeah.
nothing, and I just like sit down and watch TV. And then I feel like that's how you get into the bad eating habits and things
Yeah.
of that nature, because it's like you so tired that you can't. That's why I was like, sometimes I forget to do the small things that I need to do around the house because I'm so focused on my career and
Mhm.
things of that nature. So recently, I had no choice but to give myself a break, because I actually had to go to the hospital because I think most of y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you know that I post about my chronic migraines. Like, it's hereditary. My mom gets I like literally wake up every single day with migraine, but I be getting my massages and that's
Mhm.
been helping. But yeah, I deal with chronic migraines, and it turns out I have vertigo, which is basically, it's like you have a imbalance. It causes like a lot of dizziness, like lightheadedness, things of that nature.
Mhm.
So turns out I had vertigo, but the vertigo would come, but it would be like sporadically, I guess. But I was so stressed out like since, I don't know, since like July.
Mhm.
And I feel like eventually all that stress, all that caught up to me to the point where I started having dizzy spells where I would pass out like by myself in my own apartment for like seconds at a time, and then I would snap back into consciousness, and then be damn near finna hit my head because I was in the middle of falling. And I knew it was bad when I had like 3 in a day. And
Mhm.
usually it would happen like every maybe couple of months or weeks, but then it
Mhm.
went into like every day, multiple times a day. And it's just like the stress was literally, that's what the doctor told me when I went to the hospital. First of all, I didn't even know I had vertigo. So when
Mhm.
they told me, I was like, that makes sense. Cause like my mom, like vertigo is like an extension of your migraine. So it makes sense. But they basically was questioning me and stuff. And they literally was like, girl, sit the fuck down somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
'cause-
basically what they
Because
told me.
stress does manifest physically.
Yes.
Like emotional
you can
stress
literally
manifests
physically make yourself sick.
Yes.
Literally by being mentally
Yeah,
like stressed
stress.
out. So I had to sit down, and y'all, it was hard. Like y'all probably noticed on my Instagram, I've been chilling with content lately, but I had to, because it's like if I didn't like level myself out a little bit, I had to give myself like a small break, because I was literally finna like I was making myself sick by
Mhm.
stressing out by working so hard. So I feel so much better now.
That's good.
Like
I'm happy
getting my
about that.
break, like I feel mentally better, physically better. I haven't been having like the dizzy spells. I have like my
Mhm.
little moments like how it was before,
Mhm.
because I feel like it's something that I have. There's no cure for it, so you can't like just get rid of it. But I do have medication now, but it's just like it's chilled back out to how it was before. But I literally, like, this happened
3
the week
weeks ago?
after the week after my birthday, so about like 3 or 4
4
weeks
weeks ago.
ago, and I had to literally chill out. So I just want to talk about giving yourself breaks,
Mhm.
giving yourself some grace to relax. Like, we all be busy bees, and we be,
Mhm.
and like I said, as an entrepreneur, you have no one else to tell you really
What
at the
to
end of the day
do.
what to do but yourself.
Mhm.
So I feel like you're like, well, I gotta get 5, 6, 7, 8 done, and 1, 2, 3, and da 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 da. I gotta meet these deadlines. I got this brand deal. I got this one, da 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 da, and like I'm all over the place, like running here doing these meetings, da da da. Neo Curly, like just going back and forth, and it's just like I would never give myself proper breaks. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, you go out with your friends. That's not even a break itself. Just sitting there relaxing,
Not
or
doing
going and doing
nothing.
something for yourself, going to get your feet done,
Mhm.
going to like, like a spa or something, or things of that nature. So it's just like, just remember, give yourself some breaks. Like, we all need breaks, and it is okay. You are a whole human. You are not meant to be 5-8 on
yeah.
the go.
'Cause for
You have to
me,
relax.
I felt like my business, like Moda by Mia, was becoming like almost my personality and my identity. So it's like Moda by Mia and Mia are two different like things, and I was like kind of treating Moda by Mia like
it's all you.
as me, yeah. And
Yep.
it's like it's not. So it's like if I fail in my business or I have a shortcoming or a loss, it's like I would take it personally. Like it's actually like hurting me, and it's just like, okay, you got to separate yourself from the business because I can't have my mental health, depending on how well my business is doing. Like, you great when your business is doing everything you want it to do, but when it's not, like, you literally take it so personally that you fall into like, because you know how I do, like, I like kind of like back away and I don't talk to, I get distant because I'm trying to like figure stuff out. And it's like, you can't do that. I need to separate the two. So I try to give myself at least 2 days out the week where I'm doing nothing that pertains to Moda by Mia, period. Like, I'm not on a computer. I'm not going to the gym to do nothing because I'm always not going to the gym for nothing, just sitting at home or like just doing something that's like has nothing to do.
Watching TV, child. Watching TV always make me feel better.
That's
I
my
love
favorite
watching TV.
decompression.
Same TV. I love watching TV movies, Lifetime movies specifically.
Yeah.
So it's just like same thing. I had to learn how to separate Bev and Curly Bevy. Curly Bevy is not me all the time. So it's like you have to. Curly Bevy is work now for myself, and it's just like it's an extension of me. And it's not like I'm online being fake or anything like that, but it's like that content, like the constant social media presence, like it is overwhelming. And that's something I had to do was kind of step back just a little bit from social media. It is overwhelming getting like 50 DMs a day on Instagram. Like that shit stressed me out. Like I would log into Instagram and see hella DMs and log my ass the fuck back out because
what do y'all want like, today?
I'm just like, I had to literally dedicate time to answer, but that's a lot of people trying to talk to you at one time. It's and then it's like I stress out if I don't answer them back. Now I feel bad, and it's just I had to learn how to not feel bad. It's just like shit. There be a lot going on. So, but social media breaks are important as well. Just taking important. There's a lot that be going on.
I take it off my phone.
Yeah, like I wish I could completely delete it, but. It's my job, so it's just like gotta pay the bills.
Cause my mom be like, "You see what I sent you?" I'm like, "Girl, I don't have it on my phone right now." She like, "Why you be doing that?" I'm like, "I just be needing breaks. Like, I don't want it on my phone, period. Because it's like, I don't even want to accidentally get on it, and be accidentally working or like thinking about. I just like I don't want to think about Moda by Mia today, so I have to delete it for a day.
Same. That's what I'll do. I'll kind of just like not be on it. If it's a day I'm taking a break from, I won't post on my story, nothing, because it's just like I'm not scrolling. So it'd be like, or I have times where probably the only app I might get on every day is TikTok. Just because TikTok is so fun.
It's so fun, lighthearted.
Yeah, so.
That's another one of my decompression.
TikTok is fun.
I laugh.
And then even when I make content for TikTok, even when it's sponsored, it's still fun.
It's so fun.
So it's just like, TikTok is like say it's a decompressor. Like, I don't feel stressed out.
Instagram is so serious. Business, entrepreneur, your business plan. I'm like, oh, child, shut up. TikTok it is.
No, Instagram is more of a seriousness on there for me. But but giving yourself some breaks, super, super important. You don't, like say, it literally will turn into physical, like sickness. Like you can physically make yourself sick just by mentally not being the best as well. Like your body will respond to that. So, but yes, giving yourself some breaks.
Normalize it.
Normalize giving yourself some breaks. Normalize giving yourself a break, relaxing, chilling out, watching a Lifetime movie.
Don't feel guilty about it.
It's just some wine. It's your daiquiri from Classic Daiquiri.
Pasta if they have it. Okay, I'm done. They've hurt my feelings a lot with it, so.
She's salty, y'all. Okay. But yes, please give yourself some breaks because that's something, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think I've ever... And one thing, like my body physically, like I will break out, my face will break out. So my skin was going through it and I didn't even realize I was stressing myself out. And now, since I've been relaxing, my skin has cleared up so much. And it's so weird because your body will be telling you, sis, relax, calm down. And then you're just like, I got things to do. I'm finna go do this over here. And it's just like, then it'll be months later, you be like.
So other than TikTok and watching TV, what are some other ways that you decompress?
Let's see. I like obviously going to get my feet done. That's a good decompressor. I really enjoy shopping by myself. as well.
Yeah.
Going to the store if I know I need some things.
Mhm.
I genuinely enjoy going to the mall by myself.
Some retail therapy.
Yeah, just a little bit. And it's not even like, oh, I'm finna go buy up the whole store. It's more just like looking. I'm by myself.
You're
Nobody
taking your
bothering me. Just
time,
taking
yeah.
my time and just looking, you know, like
Mhm.
chill out. I'm also going to get my favorite meal from Papa Do's.
You love you some Papa Do's.
One thing about me, I'm eating some Papa now. I love it. I was talking about that this morning.
You were.
I was like, ooh, I was about this like 10:30, you know. But I do love the salmon with the scallops, the crawfish, the little Cajun sauce, the dirty rice.
I feel like
Very
one of my
good.
decompressions is actually cooking.
Oh,
Like, just
girl, you
going
know,
to the
cooking it
grocery-
does not make me feel good.
Going to the grocery store and like taking my time at the grocery store, getting my ingredients. And like,
I feel like that make
ooh.
me stressed out.
And then I go home and like I'll listen to a podcast probably with my AirPods and like pour me some wine and like just honestly take my
Podcast.
time.
Listen to other. We really
Yeah.
like to read in Friend
In the
Zone.
zone,
Yeah.
yeah.
So no, but Mia's a good cook, y'all. Y'all, she makes some like this brown sugar salmon. It's so good. Do it in the air fryer, y'all. It's like the best salmon ever. It's so good. I remember you showed me the seasoning. I was like, huh?
It's brown sugar bourbon by
Mhm.
Grill Mates.
It's so good, y'all. Like Mia, you know, Mia done came a long way with her cooking.
Oh,
Because when we was in
yes.
college,
It was bad. It was. I don't understand why.
I remember you made that hamburger helper. You didn't put enough water in it. Oh my god!
I don't even know what I was going through at that time.
But she is a
I've gotten
great cook
better.
now. Mia is a good cook, y'all. She do good, like really good. And it's like it tastes healthy and good. The only thing is you be trying to make me eat that zucchini, and I'm like, no.
Zucchini is great.
And what is it? Zucchini and what?
Squash.
I don't like zucchini at
It's
all. I
good.
can't. Every time I accidentally eat one, I'm like. But yeah. So actually, cooking makes me stress out more. But you know, like I cook because I know I need to. But if I could have a chef, I would, because it's not that even that I can't. I just genuinely never enjoyed cooking. Like I don't know, but I feel like remember I was saying I want to try like the HelloFresh and stuff like that to get more exploring more with different like recipes. And I think that's part of the reason why I don't like it. I don't think I explore enough like switching it up to like trying, because I do realize when I do try something new out of
You
the
do
ordinary,
like it.
I do be like, ooh, like I can't believe and it makes me happier when I eat it. So I was like, maybe I need to like continue like, what did I make the other day? Oh, I think I did lobster tail for the first time. And I was so excited to cook it and watch my little videos and whatever, and it came out good. So I was just like, maybe I need to try different things and it make me happier, you know. But read the little retail therapy sometimes. Not all the time.
Podcast listening.
Podcasts, I do like listen to. It's
I like
fun.
doing walks too.
You said what?
Walks.
Walks?
Mhm.
Oh, going
Like
on
taking
walks. Also,
Uh-huh.
for me, going to the gym helped me
Yeah,
relieve a
too.
lot of stress too. Like really going to the gym and pumping that. I'll be feeling good.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I feel
sure.
so good about myself after I leave the gym. Like I'll be in a better mood after I leave the gym. Be a little
Especially
tired.
if it's a little caffeine involved.
Okay, got that pre-workout.
Yeah.
Being there lifting. Okay, so the other thing I forgot that I want to talk about, that's kind of relevant right now since it's getting winter time, it's fall time, is something called seasonal affective disorder, or AKA SAD, or the winter blues. Dun, dun, dun. So basically, what it is it's literally seasonal depression. That's basically what it is. I got a couple of notes that I want to give y'all, but it's basically seasonal depression. It mostly happens like in the fall going into the
when
winter.
that time change.
Yeah. It's like, well, it's that season where you depressed for no reason. So it's like if you get the fall in the wintertime, you like, I am depressed
Me
and I
last
genuinely do
week,
not
I was
know
like,
why.
Cause y'all know last week it was like cold and raining, and I was just like,
It affects your mood.
I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, oh
yeah, it's that time.
It's
the
that
weather.
time of the year is just like
So it can happen in the spring, in the summer. It's less like that, but it's definitely more common in the colder seasons.
I felt miserable
basically.
last week, honestly.
Yeah, that weather sucked
It
last
sucked.
week. It really did. But and then it's more common in like up north where the
Yeah.
days are a little bit shorter, where they have less light as well. But
Yeah.
it's pretty common. I believe it's more common in women than in men, but men can experience it as well. So basically, hold on, because honestly, the reasoning behind seasonal affective disorder is literally lack of sunlight.
Right,
And that's literally what it is, like
Yeah.
the lack of the sunlight. So basically one thing is, so researchers indicated that people with SAD may have reduced activity of the brain chemical serotonin. And if y'all know, serotonin is like your happy like chemical that makes you happy, puts you in a good mood. Like see something really nice, like a damn dog and a baby in there, and serotonin levels just rise, gives you happiness, which helps regulate your mood. And sunlight controls the level of molecules that help maintain normal serotonin levels. But in SAD, the regulation does not function properly, resulting in decreased serotonin levels in the winter. Also, with SAD, when the sunlight is going down, you start producing too much melatonin. And y'all know melatonin makes you go to sleep.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock the other day.
No, that's why I was like, now you feeling like especially with the time changing, you all of a sudden at 4:30, you ready to take a whole ass nap and go to sleep. You ready to rub a duck down, go to sleep. And you in bed, like I said, about 8, 9 o'clock, and you like, damn, it feel late. Yeah. But it's because you produce more melatonin during that time. Like, it's crazy that the sun can have so much effect on us as people.
Yeah.
But basically, melatonin is the hormone that is central for maintaining the normal sleep-wake cycle. Overproduction of melatonin can increase sleepiness, which is part of the reason why you probably feel so dragged down, you know, like sad and just like walking around like, damn, I'm not motivated at all. Like, you know, you're sleeping. And then also your body's daily rhythm, which is your sleep-wake cycle, is affected as well, because basically your melatonin, your serotonin levels is off. And, you know, one is too low, one is too high, and it's throwing you off. Also, just the change in time as well, throw off your body, and it's trying to adjust.
How can we balance that?
You said what?
How can we balance it?
Okay, so, and also, lastly, just a deficiency in vitamin D as well. Vitamin D comes from the sun. So vitamin D the lack of it intensifies like the other things as well, like has an effect on the serotonin, melatonin as well. So it makes it even more like through your body. So basically you experience the same like depressive symptoms, you know, like it's so many depressive symptoms out there. I swear, like I feel like everybody is different. Lack of motivation. Some people get sleep too much. Some people sleep less.
I've been sleeping too much lately.
I was about to say I tend to sleep more when I feel like I'm going through like a depressive episode. Some people overeat, you undereat. It's really just you being out the normal, you know. And so basically some things that you can do is, so if we want to go like a therapy route of it, you can do psychotherapy, which is talk therapy. And it's basically cognitive behavioral therapy. It's like a form of that. And you go to a counselor. It's like you basically talk. I don't want to explain it. Kind of just like talk about the effect that it has on you. A lot of times they do it in group settings as well. It lasts about 6 weeks. So if it's like you want to go more of a therapy route, you can, but you don't necessarily. I feel like maybe therapy would be great if you have other things that's going on as well that could be affecting. But if it's kind of like one of those, I don't even know what's going on, you know. But sometimes it's like you don't have control of it because it's the sunlight. Yeah. So one thing there is light therapy where they basically make you sit in front of a box light for a period of time, but you don't have to go to a therapist. Usually they put that together with psychotherapy or talk therapy as well. They do both. But you can do your own, I guess, version of light therapy, was basically
maybe a
fireplace, candles. If you got a nice lamp, if you have lamps like light. So that's what we're lacking. That's part of the reason like why our mood is down is the lack of light. The sun is going down faster.
I wonder if they have like YouTube playlists.
What you mean?
Like, have you seen the fireplace YouTube playlist?
Oh, like when you put it on your TV. Yeah. They probably do. But just like light. Like if you have some nice, bright, fun lights, even if it's a color that you associate with happiness, yellow, even in blue, red,
those
whatever.
Aromatherapy things that light up.
Yeah. Those two, like just keeping it lit. And wherever you live at your apartment, your house, room, whatever, dorm room, whatever like that. Because it's like, let's say you ain't got no lights on in your place. The sun ain't really out there like that. It's making it dull, gloomy. Even if you
change your light bulbs,
that too.
You can buy brighter light bulbs too.
Brighter light bulbs as well. And it's like even if you at work, if you have somewhere where you like work at a desk or something of that nature, you can buy you a lamp, put a bright light in it. But it's just like basically just bringing the light to you, basically like that type of thing. So I noticed for myself, whenever it start getting dull outside, one thing I like to do is put like my little Christmas lights around, so it make it brighter in my living room because it does get dull, honestly, and especially if you're in a place where it didn't get a bunch of sunlight in the first place. But light therapy, also just to help with the vitamin D sufficiency, just take some vitamin D supplements like that. You know, they got them at Walmart or whatever like that. So just kind of get your vitamin D up because you're liking in that because you get it from the sun. And then also another thing that just kind of helps really just being simply around your family and friends. Like, I feel like when you are going through a depression, being by yourself, I know everybody's different. Some people just genuinely, like some people just lock themselves away. But I feel like before it gets to that point, just trying your best to really be around people that make you happy, make you feel good, things of that nature, because that really does like help out a lot for me anyways. Like, I feel like I want to be around my people even more because I can feel it coming and it's like, I'm fighting it back. I will not let this depression get to me. So, but it's very common, honestly. So like I say, if you just out of nowhere, you just like, I feel depressed. I feel sad. Like, it's just like, it's probably seasonal affective disorder. And like I said, it's called seasonal affective disorder. If you want to Google it more, like I said, the nickname for it is sad, winter blues, all that. You can Google it more if you want to, but just something to be more aware of if you just kind of like, I feel like when I was early on in college, before I got deep into my major, I would feel like that and I didn't know why. And then I remember I had a class where we talked about it and I said, that's what the hell be wrong with me when they literally don't. I was like, that makes so much sense. While I learned about it, I was like, I finally have an answer why I be feeling like that. Because I'll be like, I genuinely don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. And so it's just like, and it's like, you can't find a central reason. I feel like everything's okay right now. Like, what's going on?
I miss the sun. I miss the warmth.
Literally lack of sun. And it's so crazy that it has such an effect on us. But so watch out for sad, y'all. Literally, and then it's crazy that it lines up like that, called sad. Like it's the what is it called? Abbreviation. It's just
sad.
Like it's like, wow.
The correlation.
Literally the correlation. But so give yourself breaks. Watch out for seasonal affective disorder. It is very much real. Trust me, I know.
All right.
All right. So
our next segment.
We're gonna move into
what's new.
Megan Stallion voice. What's new? Okay, so we just gonna kind of talk a little bit about pop culture, little news that's going on. So we're gonna start off with the whole Travis Scott AstroWorld catastrophe thing.
I'm so tired of seeing this on my timeline, but like not
just a tad bit.
I understand honoring victims. I'm not tired of that part. Like honoring people who
It's like all the other stuff.
The other conspiracy stuff. And just like anything that's taking light away from people.
The victims.
Who lost people, that's what I don't like to see. But very tired of y'all conspiracy theory ass people. Please keep it for
if I see
the
one more
group
thing
chat.
talking about it's a ritual, I'm like,
no, because you know what? I don't even want to get deep into it because I don't have time for y'all to try to comfort me or whatever be wrong with y'all.
Girl, my thing is with that, like I was telling you a little bit earlier, it's more just like it's so many people's fault in this situation. And it's like, I feel like a lot.
I hate the blame game.
Same, because it's multiple reasons why that thing happened. It was a lot of people's fault in that situation. And it's just like, one, that could have been prevented in so many different stages leading up to the performances and stuff like that, and during the performance and after. It's so many different ways that could have been handled, but like, can't do nothing about it now. But I don't know. I guess I'm just more tired of, it's so much blame on and I'm not a Travis Scott.
Yeah, we're not stands over here.
Nothing. I'm just looking.
We're just unbiased
outside,
individuals who just
like. I like his music, but would I go to a concert? Absolutely not. I don't like him enough to go to see him in a concert. But it's like so much blame on him. Obviously, like I was saying, he gonna get the financial burden of everything because he do got the money and like he should pay for the funerals and pay for these hospital costs. He should.
Lawsuits and stuff,
he should, because at the end of the day, just having to hit show. But it's just kind of like, y'all have to remember that security did not do everything they needed to do. And also the whole people that was there, the civilians. Like, imagine you want to get so close to a stage, nigga, to see Travis Scott that you will trample another person over a child, over a life, just to go see Travis Scott of all people. You. And he can't even. The thing is, you trying so hard to get to. This nigga don't care about you being up there in the front. You pay his money. He looking at everybody. And so it's just like I think that's the thing that upsets me the most about the situation is you did not care about another's life because you at a concert and you want to get up close.
I feel like there were people probably out there trying to help.
Oh yeah,
and
for
people
sure.
out there who didn't care. So we talking about y'all who did not care.
Yeah, no, definitely it was some people. I've seen a couple of like posts with videos of people trying to help, or they're trying to wave him down or wave somebody down. Like I told you about the girl who went on stage. And it was another little boy that went on stage trying to. But
so shout out to y'all. Y'all are great people. Whoever, if you were there, if you know somebody was there, actually trying to help and not being a part of the problem. Thank you for not being a part of
and trying to do something.
Trying to do something.
But
that's appreciated.
That literally did not give a damn just to get a little bit close. That genuinely pisses me the hell off because ain't no way you that crunk to trample and step on another person. Not only are they passed out, now they are getting stepped on, and ain't no telling what kind of damage that causes as well. So it's like that life could have possibly been saved. You made it worse by stepping on top of them, and it's just like I don't understand how you not feel another human being under you.
I don't understand just because of like COVID, like why so many people are so close together, like vaccinated or not, negative COVID test or not. It's just that's so risky. That's so risky to me. Like I wouldn't even feel comfortable. They don't care in Texas, but I wouldn't even feel comfortable in that situation to like just be that close to somebody in a pandemic. Because I feel like some of y'all forgot we in a pandemic.
It's like 50,000 people at that concert, and it's just like
it's a lot.
That's a lot of people, and it's really just a lot. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the sole blame is on him, but it's like one, security wasn't doing everything they needed to do.
He's
either.
One person,
literally, and then it's just like so. I'm blaming him, security, and the civilians. It's all of y'all fault at the end of the day, in my opinion. Them people should have not died at no damn concert of all places, especially a child. And then there's one that's in the hospital, and then another one just passed away in the hospital.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It is really sad, and it's just like there's so many things that could have stopped that, and it didn't happen. And it's like people they literally. I don't like saying die for no reason, but it's just like that shit was stupid. Yeah. Like there's no way in the world they went to go to a concert and have fun and they did not make it out. That's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. So it's just like I am
definitely praying for victims and people
for
affected.
For sure. I feel so bad for these people, family members and things like that. Because it's just imagine your child telling you they're going to a concert and then they don't come back. Like it's just like
it's really hard to wrap your mind around.
Exactly. And it's just like that's just a scary situation to be a person. You pass you don't even know.
Yeah, we were at a concert last night. We went to Tiana Taylor concert. Shout out to her.
Yes.
But we got to kind of see like, first of all, it was in Deep Ellum, so you've been out there. You know, it's really not big out there. It was with the factory. The Bomb Factory is it's not a huge venue, and like 5 people fainted. A few people before the show even started.
Yeah, somebody fainted
during.
before.
So I can just only imagine like
at that magnitude. Yes, and we was in the back.
We was in the back.
Yeah, we was in the back chilling because don't got the time.
Yeah,
but no, like somebody passed out before, but like people that was towards the front.
It's very easy to happen. It's more common than I feel like you would think.
Yeah, but the thing is, so many factors that can play into. It's just like, what was we saying? Like you breathe in oxygen, you breathe out carbon.
So breathing in other people's CO2.
Exactly.
This is a theory.
A theory that we came up with.
Not really a theory, just like
you bringing in
you hypothesis.
Just breathing in other people's CO2. Yeah, and it's just like that your body don't want
dehydrated and drunk, honestly.
Drunk, dehydrated if you did drugs, dehydrated from that as well.
And not eating enough. The lights.
It's like, imagine standing in line trying to get to the front. Yeah. Like, it's so many factors that play. And then it's like, yes, the light and the heat. And it's like, I can't do that because my anxiety will be through the roof. Yeah. Being around that many people, I would literally start screaming at the top of my lungs. Yeah. So that's why we was chilling in the bed. And Tiana looked great from where we was at.
She did.
But it's just like even and Tiana Taylor's vibe is very like chill. You know, like whatever. But it's like, what do you call them? Ragers?
Yeah, I can imagine them like
raging, like do like a bunch of stuff going on, and then people passing out from that. Yeah. And then it's like people stepping on them or jumping and doing all kind of stuff. And it's just like, I don't know, like I really feel so bad for those people in their family. Like, and it's just like, and I just really hate that a whole human being will step on top of another one just to get closer to an artist that does not know who you are.
Literally.
That man is not finna go follow you on Instagram. He not give you a wave. Nothing. It's 50,000 people in his damn family.
He's looking at a sea of 50,000 people.
He's not looking specifically. He see 50,000 different faces. And so it's just kind of like, there's so many ways that could have been handled differently. But it's just kind of like, so much blame is only on him, and it's just like he should be blamed. But also security and them folks that was there too,
and whoever else was supposed to be doing
whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody is to blame in that situation, in my opinion. But yeah, that I was not expecting it. When I seen it on, that literally made me sad. I was just like, wait, because I was in Houston at the time because I was at PV Homecoming. But I was just like, what? Like I really thought it was fake at first when I seen it, and then
I wish it was.
I wish it was too. But rest in peace to those victims, and praying definitely for their families, and I'm hoping
their mental health, emotional
health.
health.
That all that come with that, and
for you people who are spreading hysteria, can y'all please stop? That's all I have to say.
The whole ritual conspiracy.
Yes. It's just a lot.
Let's pray for the families.
Let's do that.
Please.
Let's shed light, not darkness.
Thank you. Something. But speaking of Tiana Taylor, we went to, was it the last Rose Petal?
Yes.
Yeah, tour. So we are about Tiana Taylor stands. That's somebody I stand. And we went to the concert, and it was
great.
Bomb.
She's a great entertainer.
She can dance. She got a great body. She sound good live. Junie came out. She was lit. Lil Junie. It was a good concert. We had a good time.
She's beautiful, and she is beautiful. Super, super, super talented. If you don't listen to her, you should.
Another artist that's underappreciated. And that's part of the reason why she's going into retirement, because she felt underappreciated. And it's just like, it sucks because we've been listening to Tiana Taylor for a really long time. And it's just like, and I, not only as her as an artist, as her as a person, I love her. She's one of my favorite celebrities. Like,
she just seems super genuine and like real, like a real person. Like even at the show, remember? So some girls was trying to fight, caught herself fighting. She literally stopped the show and was like, "Why y'all trying to fight?
We at the show,
trying to have a good time. We sold out. You know, it was like she was definitely all good vibes.
Yes,
made us feel super comfortable and welcomed and like." You know,
special, because remember they started screaming concrete, and that wasn't even on the list for her to sing.
Yeah, because she had started singing concrete. I think someone had actually fainted, and so she stopped the show.
And she sang it a cappella, and she sounded good. Yeah, she sounded really good too.
So she kind of like had to skip a song, I guess, probably for time reasons.
Yeah,
because that person someone literally fainted while she was singing concrete. Stopped the show, got them help, and they got out the crowd. You know,
but the crowd started chanting concrete some time later, and she sang it. And she sounded really good. She did. Her body.
She got abs on abs.
Abs on. She has a nice body, y'all. She's beautiful in person. We had a really good time. And then we went to the bar afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was a great concert. I'm glad. We was hoping she would bring out Erykah Badu, but she did not.
Erykah, where was you at?
Not here in Dallas.
We all had to sing your part for you.
We did have to sing her part for her. I was like, I had my phone out. I really thought Erykah Badu was gonna come out, and she didn't. I was like, let me put my phone.
She had to be busy, probably.
Busy. Maybe she wasn't even in Dallas at the time. Who knows? But Erykah, where you were, girl? Who was looking for you last night? But no, the concert was great. We went our other bestie, Holly. Holly Berry. We had a great time. So good. I really hope that she takes some time for herself, because mentally I feel like she's over it. But I hope she takes some time herself and she realized she is appreciated. And like the whole crowd was crunk. It was nothing but good vibes at the concert. Besides the little girlies that was trying to randomly fight, which we didn't even see that. And we was like, girl, we trying to have fun. Why are y'all fighting? They're probably drunk.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I hope this tour help her realize how much people really love her. Yeah, like, I love Tiana Taylor.
Hoping for sold out show after sold out show for her.
Sold out show? Not my boyfriend calling me, child. He know I'm filming this podcast.
How did I know that he was going to do
Hold
this?
on, y'all. Let me see if I can show. Look at him.
I knew he would call.
Child, he always what I tell you, he always call it the most inconvenient. Like every time I'm in the middle of doing stuff,
the podcast.
He know I'm here. Everybody say hey to Jonathan. He's annoying. Love you though. But okay, moving on to Summer Walker. Still over it.
Yes, we still over it.
So I need to listen again, because I did
one listen. I like it so far. I love Summer Walker's music.
I do too. She has, but I feel like, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention. I feel like the songs kind of sounded the same, but I was also in the middle of cleaning, deep cleaning.
Okay, yeah.
Like, so I was like,
you should try again.
Mopping, like, like I was deep cleaning, washing dishes.
I liked it.
Organizing. So I feel like I was hearing the songs, but I don't think I was listening to it. And I heard it again, and I was like, I don't know, but maybe it's just her vibe at the end of the day. You know, because a lot of people be like, "Oh, Megan Thee Stallion songs sound the same," but it's just her flow. That's
like
her flow.
aesthetic.
That's her style.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe that's just like the same with Summer. It's just like her
That's
style
an
or
aesthetic.
whatever. But how'd you feel about it?
I liked it, honestly. I listened to it from a place where I can relate from where I used to be. So it made me proud to be like, I don't deal with this type of shit no more. And I'm proud of her for like empowering women to not deal with the bullshit that men can bring, toxic men can bring to your life. So I'm proud of her for like making the album, because I know it could have been hard. Like I was telling you earlier, just like having a man that's toxic is hard, but let that man be rich, be your baby father, and help you write your music. So have influence of your career, you know? So I know it wasn't easy really to like put, because you know how social media is, people constantly troll her and talk shit about her. So like for her to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna make music about my pain, you know, and turn it into my testimony and like really help, because people, whether you like it or not, like they probably do, she has influence over young women. So I feel like her message is good to like not tolerate the shit. We're not tolerating. And so I feel like some women probably needed that push. And some women probably going through like, you know, heartbreak, and they needed like, you know, music is therapy.
Yeah, for some.
And so I feel like it can help a lot of women. So that's why I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think overall, like I said, the message of girl, love yourself and get the fuck up out of there. Basically, I like that. I feel like me personally, when it comes to like heartbreak music about men, I feel like I don't ever can relate to it. It's just because like it's not even that I haven't been heartbroken, because you know, I've been through some things, but it's like I guess I don't care enough to relate about the situation that I've dealt with. I feel like I moved on with myself, so when I hear music, it doesn't trigger me. I guess so. I feel like it's good music. Don't get me wrong. Summer Walker sounds great, but it's just like, I feel like me, I never relate to like the heartbreak music, just because I genuinely am in a place where I just don't care about niggas that done did me dirty. So I just be like, I'm not even gonna give that nigga the, you know, whatever. But I just feel like that's just a place that I'm in now, and it's just like also I'm in a happy ass relationship, so I feel like that's another reason why. I genuinely just don't care, you know, but it's different for everybody. But Summer Walker overall is very talented.
From a creative standpoint,
like, it makes sense.
Yeah, she did
but
great.
It's just like London on the Track.
You should be ashamed of yourself, honestly.
Hoe ass nigga we go
to London on the motherfucking track.
And you know what's crazy? I don't know if you saw that stuff on the Shade Room that was talking about, and how he like credited himself, but he didn't.
It's like you.
But you know what? Somebody in the comments
matter.
was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't hear we got London on the track on any song, and I was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't hear.
It don't matter. He's saying shit.
But the thing is, with London on the track, I don't know what you got going on over there. Fix it today. No, my thing is with him. I don't know. He's probably toxic as hell, if we're being honest.
We know he is.
Like. Honestly, but my only thing, like I was telling you, my only problem was Summer, which is, it's like there can be, like you said, it's just the outsider looking in. It's more of like, he always, I feel like he had issues with his baby mamas, the whole he a deadbeat thing, things like that. And then it's just kind of like, you know, you was with him, still his baby mama saying he's a deadbeat, and then you got pregnant by him, and then it's like you surprised he do the same thing. And that's really my only thing where I was just like, girl, like,
she probably thought he really loved her. He's gonna be different.
Yeah, and you know, niggas will tell you anything. In a heartbeat. And it's like, but I feel like as women, you have to be like able to it's just like you have to separate feelings from facts. Logic. It's like, okay, logic. It's just like, okay, yeah, he over here telling me he love me. I never do, but look how he doing them. He probably told them the same thing, you know. And it's multiple of them too. So it's just kind of like it is kind of hard sometimes. So I feel like sometimes you kind of try to give people grace on stuff, because it's like you never know in it. But it's just
she
like,
young though. Ain't she our age, younger than us?
I think she's younger than us.
Yeah.
If I think about it, how old is Summer Walker? Let's look it up.
She young.
She got it. I don't think. Yeah, because what am I? 26. I don't even think she's 26. Summer Walker.
Her baby is cute
as hell.
She got a new man though.
25. So she's the same age. She's born 96. So she's the same age as us.
Yeah.
But something that realized is what I was telling you. Believe a nigga the first time when he show you who he is. you have to. It's just like, it don't matter what he's saying.
Believe
Men
that
will
shit.
show you. It's like what he's saying and what he's actually doing is two different things. You have to believe somebody the first time when they show you who they are. That's how you even
don't even give niggas grace no more. They say that bye.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's like, okay, you say this, but you doing 5, 6, 7, 8 don't make no sense. So I feel like ain't no telling what he told them other girls too. And men are good with words. So it's just kind of like, always believe somebody the first time when they showing you.
So good.
And it's like, my thing is, she was with him, so she probably didn't see him with his kids and things like that. Ain't no telling what kind of excuse that he had for it. But my thing is just like, girl, do not get pregnant by no man that's a deadbeat, or they don't even be with his kids. So that's the only thing with Summer. I was like, baby is adorable as hell, and I'm pretty sure she loved that baby to death. But it's just kind of like, with that situation, it's just like, it's not a surprise that he deadbeat with that baby too, or he don't do what he's supposed to do because he wasn't doing it with the others as well.
So I feel like it's a lot of levels to deadbeat, which you're not gonna get on today.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of levels to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this is a great opportunity to switch to our lifestyle segment.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. We got one more pop culture. Proud Family coming back.
Oh, February 2022. I love the Proud Family. One thing they did good with was like representation of Black culture. Like that was like one of the only shows I feel like back then that was, and it's a cartoon, but just like doing that, like really representing us.
Yeah.
Like in the best way. And so it's coming back February 2022. I believe you can stream it on Disney Plus.
Probably. More
so
than
I'm super excited for that.
February 22nd.
It's been a long time coming for that.
I'm excited. I hope it's like,
it's the revamp that we deserve.
I hope it's like, I'm gonna have to look into it more. Like the same voices.
Yeah, it is. I saw the trailer. It's the same everything.
Okay. Because I was about to say that's more of like, need the same voices.
The cartoon effects look better, of course, because
it's a different age. But okay, I'm excited about the Proud Family. Proud Family.
Oh, I hope they got the same theme song, please.
Destiny Child theme song. Child.
Iconic.
I hope they got back together and did a remix. Hopefully.
I wonder if Disney Plus can afford it.
Girl, you know good and well Disney Plus can afford them. The hell? I mean, Beyonce is on a whole... Yeah.
That was something.
But no, was Solange singing too?
Yeah.
Okay. I need
all
four.
Destiny Child and
Solange, yeah. I need all four of them. They got money. Disney got money.
That's true.
And they need to give me $1.
Y'all can sponsor us if y'all want to, if y'all ever hear.
The children are not here. But no, I'm excited about Proud Family. Yes. And you know what's crazy? I think it was only 2 seasons that were made, which is so weird. Because it seemed like it was so much more in the Proud Family movie, of course, with the peanuts and iconic. But next, okay, on to lifestyle and beauty. So today, lifestyle, we're talking about reflex.
That's what I was saying would be a perfect segue because we was talking about deadbeat dads.
Reflex and grieflex. So we just want to touch on simply off rip on the first episode some of our red flags and green flags. Of course, you got to do bad and the good. But this is for like any level of dating. So it could be like
or relationship.
Yeah, so it could be like immediate or like kind of down to like over time, like dating. Maybe y'all get to exclusively dating, whatever. Just like stuff that off of our experience, it's like shit. I wish I really would have like
ran,
except for the first one, because I don't think I ain't never seriously dated nobody that had a kid. Have you? No.
Not that I can remember at the moment. I don't think so. No.
Okay. Well, let's start on the red flags. Red flag. Okay. So probably one that might take a little time to notice is deadbeat daddies.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it's my red flag because my daddy a deadbeat daddy. So that's for me. That's where I got that from. It's just like, I would never want to... I'm sorry if my siblings hear this. But just a nigga like that. Yeah. Honestly. So yeah, that's kind of where I come from. Like, I just don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want to raise a child by myself. So yeah.
But also it's just like, well, my thing is more for the dating. First of all, no offense, but I don't date niggas with kids. I just don't, because
it depends on how old they are.
It's a no for me. But no. Look, if I'm gonna be with a man's...
See, I thought that, and I met somebody.
You met somebody.
So I'm like, dang.
No, he's a good dude, though. He's good. him shall name. No, wait, it shall be nameless. How the fuck it go? Him who shall remain nameless. I was fucking up, but no, he's a good dude though. He got a good head on, and he's solid dude. But we're not talking about him because he's a good dad.
Yeah,
so we're not talking about him. He's a great dad. But just in general, I don't go for guys with dads just because there's complications that come behind at the end of the day, and I feel like
drama.
You have to not even that. It's just like at the end of the day, like this person has a whole human being to take care of, and it's just like there's stuff that come with that, and and one thing about
me and Bev also don't have children.
Yes.
So I feel like that's why we're like,
yeah, but it's just kind of like, it's hard to, it's one thing to deal with your own child, but somebody else's at the same time, which is nothing wrong with that. We don't got kids.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, for me, I would definitely feel some type of way if I'm dating a dude, he had a kid, he always with me and never with his child. That's a red flag because what are you doing?
Yeah.
Go be with your child. But at the same time, I can see you feeling some type of way. Like, I don't get as much time with him because he has a kid. And that's just something that you have to balance. But it's like, that's something I don't necessarily want to balance. So that's why I always prefer somebody who I've tried like talking to somebody with a kid, but it's just kind of like, it just didn't work out. It's not even having anything to do with the child. It just didn't work out with them in general. But I just cannot, if you're choosing me all the time over your child, motherfucker, that's a whole kid. They need love. They need support. Exactly. And it's like, you choosing me over your child, I'm gonna be like, this ain't it.
But it's like, I get it because like just because you're a parent,
you
do deserve like a personal life. But I don't know.
It's like, why are you never with your kid? Why are you always with me? I'm gonna be like,
like, what type of dad are you?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like watching out for the deadbeat dads.
Because it's like, honestly, if I have a kid with you,
what you finna
do? That's like the main thing for me. It's like, if you really not there for your kid for whatever reason, okay, whatever. But like we'll figure out that reason when we get to it. If you do have a kid and I'm dating you, but it's like, if I have a kid with you, is it gonna be the same shit or no?
It's given
it might be the same. Yeah.
So it's just like,
I'm not gonna like put myself in a situation to potentially be.
But also, you're not a good person. At the end of the day, you're neglecting your child. Nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm being with a man, and I know he got a whole kid and don't take care of it.
Yeah.
Or like, not yet. Sorry, of him, her. But that's not cute. And it's just like, you look goofy for even dealing with a dude.
It's the ones that hide their kids from me. You know how easy it is for us to find if you do have a kid.
Girl, that's a whole nother story because they be hiding.
Yeah, stop hiding your kids.
Please, love them out loud.
Love them out loud. They deserve it. Another
red flag is, okay, we put communication with your ex, but it's more of like,
why are you still talking to her? Why?
Why are y'all still texting and calling and
whatever? Why?
How you doing? I'm good.
Who cares?
I'm good too. The fuck is y'all talking about?
Make it make sense.
Yeah, okay. Communication with my ex, because child, let me tell y'all, from my experience, people who stay in communication, constant communication with people in their past is a red flag, and it will seep into your relationship because that has happened to me. So it's just like niggas who have
honestly baggage.
Yeah, it's people who allow their past to like carry on into the next step. Red flag.
Deal with that shit and then come try to pursue me.
Yeah, it's just like, figure that out.
Yeah,
and then come talk to me.
Don't try to
figure that out while you talking to me.
Then go.
And my thing is, if you still in communication with somebody like constantly too,
and you in a whole nother relationship,
or it's just like, I don't know, it's like, what the hell y'all texting every week for? Oh, how you doing?
It's weird.
It don't matter how I'm doing. The fuck? Like, it's just like, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So communication with the ex, it's like, I can see have a happy birthday.
Not even.
Yeah. And even then it's just like, man, but it's like, it's something as happy birthday dry. But it's like the constant like, but it's just like, also niggas be lying.
Y'all do. That's the thing.
And it's just like they be or they're doing something to entertain.
I ain't got time to decipher.
So it's just like,
or discern
anything with the ex involved or baggage from the past. Did it. Next, homophobic people and colorists.
Transphobic people as well.
Homophobic, transphobic, colorists.
Don't even talk to me.
Don't even. You come up to me talking about some you like, beautiful light skin. I finna beautiful light skin you in your face. If you don't back the hell up, I do. Y'all
what
do not,
you mix with?
Literally, you gotta be mixed with something. You beautiful, boy. If you don't shut the hell up,
Nah, yesterday someone told me I was Ethiopian. Y'all look at me.
It's giving Negro.
I said I am African American. Thanks for trying to. I don't even know.
That shit weird.
It was. It was very much weird. I'm like, no.
She's not Ethiopian, guys. But but no, it's just like, first of all, homophobic, and I don't do homophobic, transphobic people, period, because seek help. But then it's just like, also it made me think, long run, you have a child. What if your child tell you that they gay or bisexual or whatever the hell it is, and then you are like, I'm finna disown my whole child. Because I can't. And I don't play that.
For me, it's just about respect. Respect people. Period. You don't have to agree with someone's lifestyle, whatever. One, it's not your business to really even think about, comment on, But it's just like,
mind your business.
Mind your business. Be respectful of people.
If that's their choice that they want to do, what the hell? It has nothing to do with you, literally. So what you so mad about
most people who are transphobic and homophobic, they kind of just like unprovoked
say or do whatever, and you be like, or it's like a dude is maybe he's more feminine. He over there getting his coffee, and you're just so bothered. And it's like he's not even talking to you. He's getting coffee. Like why do you care so much?
If I ever hear it, you better hope I'm in a good mood and I just walk away.
Yeah,
because
that's
I
take
it personally because my uncle is gay, my godbrother's gay, and like those are the two men in my life who have like done right by me. So it's just like I just take it personal, and I just been out with my godbrother and like men do that stuff to him, and it's just like what the fuck. We're like literally minding our business, and you like.
I remember that time we was trying to go into varsity, and they wouldn't let him in, and they kept saying it was his shoes. It's like, child, just say it's because he gay. Just say that. Like
he's a gay black man.
Yeah, like not only is he gay, he black. He too.
I went to 7th Street last week, and I was with a gay Hispanic man. Hey Renee, I don't know if you're ever gonna listen to this. His name is Renee. It's one of my coworkers' friend, and so I already knew how they be. So it was 4 girls, 5 girls maybe, and then him. So I made him go in front of me so he could get in, and I was the last girl. Why they let all my friends in? He tried to come in. What you doing? I said he with me. Why he can't come in? He with us. Oh, okay. I'm like, exactly. Y'all was literally. I don't know if it's probably giving he's Hispanic and he's gay. He's not getting in, but it's just like, the girls can go in and. Ridiculous. And he had the fattest cowboy hat on. I snatched this shit off his head, right? That's how I was really thinking, but I was like, let's let it go. Y'all got in. Like, but they literally were not, if I didn't say anything.
Yeah, they was gonna stop because that's what they did to Blake. They was not letting him. And they kept saying it was his shoes. He had on some nice clean forces, clean, dressed nice, everything. It's like, child,
that's another conversation though.
Not for real. But colorist as well. Yeah. The whole I feel like I deal with this a lot. Men trying to come to me because I'm lighter skinned and trying to compliment me being. I'm like, you sound stupid as hell. Yeah. I do not do. If I know someone is outwardly like that, or they have a pattern, which is something we talked about. Is like I caught a pattern onto someone after dealing with them.
Like,
I was just
you got a type.
And it's just like they label it as a type,
but it's like,
just kind of like
it's rooted in. Colorism.
Yeah, colorism sometimes. Yeah, it be rooted in colorism. And so it's just like
you want men to like you for you.
Yes, you coming up to me solely based off I'm light skin. What the hell they got to do?
You could be a terrible person, but just because
you're lighter skin. And it's just
I'm gonna give you the world.
Exactly. So if you all real come up to me, I remember one time somebody left a comment thing. It was like, you smart, you beautiful, and on top of that, you light skin. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean?
Yeah. So we'll get into colorism.
Yeah, so it's just like you colorist, or if you talk shit about darker skinned women, you're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're done. Because
don't let me hear that shit.
Because you're getting slapped. You're getting slapped. We don't play that shit around.
Exactly. Here. It's so disrespectful.
We do not, because just like being out ourselves, we see it as in, obviously I'm lighter, me is.
And we're always together. So it's very obvious.
When people, they'll treat me different the way they treat me.
When I like literally about to run me. Oh, y'all know I'm 4'11". I'm little. Literally about to walk over me to talk to Bev. And it's like, I don't even care about the attention from men, but it's like, I am a person that you literally just walked on to try to talk to my friend. It's just like, or men that come up to the group. And usually like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Literally, zone in on Bev, and it's just like we get that's who you wanted to talk to, but we're still human.
They be disrespectful in the process.
It's just like,
and the thing is, I'm not even finna talk to you either. Get the fuck. Literally.
It just be a lot of.
Or that time we went to Miami, we was trying to get to that one place.
Oh, y'all couldn't get in.
And the security was talking about something, you was too dark on your ID picture.
Like,
what the fuck are you even talking about? Literally let me smooth clean. And he was tripping about you and KK. And I was like.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. Like, it's so weird because we experienced it just being. And I don't play that shit. I'm not finna sit there and be like, sorry, you guys. Ain't no way, because somebody finna get cussed out. Because I don't play that shit in general, especially by my friends. Because most of my friends are brown, darker skin. So I'm just like, I'm not playing this game. But you're a colorist, you're done. You're done. Okay, next, toxic masculinity.
You're done.
You're done. You think I'm finna do the cooking and the cleaning and the 25-8? And no.
Not doing it.
Toxic masculinity. No, some men really be like thinking women don't have equal rights.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Like, damn, I'm a person too. Are we not equal? Yeah. I'm just as smart. I'm just as talented. I feel
like I scared them type of men. Them men don't even approach me.
Low key, same. I don't think I definitely.
I feel like we give that vibe off.
Or it's just like if somebody do approach me, it's like very off rip, like obvious, and it's like I'm not even entertaining. Or it's like something you catch really quickly into dating somebody, and it don't go no further than that. So I don't think I've ever had to really just deal too much with the toxic masculinity. But it's a no.
It's something that you see more.
But that's because we cut it off. Like, this is a red flag. And next, niggas who have Bible tattoos and don't remember the verses on them.
Yes. So this is when I should have ran, I was like, how it be like, oh, you got tattoos. Let me see your tattoos, Oh, you got a Bible verse. What it say? Y'all, why he had to read it off his own body? Like, you should know. It's on you. It's on your body. You chose this. And I'm like, oh, so why'd you get that? Because I'm very, very, very spiritual. And I love the Bible. Like, so I'm like, why'd you get that? I really want to know why you got that tattoo on you. Oh, I just Googled it.
What did he say?
It's not giving man of God.
It's giving you just doing
doing it, whatever.
It's giving hood nigga prayer hands. Because, don't get tattoos and you don't even remember what it says. Because I have a little quote down my back. Like, and I definitely remember. I'm not getting something and I can't recite it when somebody.
Like, having to read your body.
Literally. Child, why did you get a whole paragraph on you?
You don't know what to say. You can't remember.
So, men who have tattoos and can't even recite what's on them, especially when they're Bible verses, how you don't know John 3:16?
Yeah. Everybody know that.
Everybody know that. That's how I know you don't be doing right. Red flag. Lastly, love bombing.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something I've definitely experienced, and it's actually
Y'all
overwhelming
better
as
run
hell.
From love bombing.
Love bombing is just somebody that's
overwhelmingly just
doing too much too fast, like trying to.
You're my soulmate. I love
showering
you
with things way too fast, way too early, and it's like
I've never met anyone like you.
And it's not a applying pressure thing. It's literally too damn much. And
it's rooted in. I feel like a lot of, like I was telling you earlier, rooted in a lot of lust and infatuation.
I think it's just infatuation. You like the idea of somebody,
but you don't know me.
You don't know me, so it's just like telling me 2 weeks later you love me and you're trying to buy me everything under the sun.
I've dealt this a few times.
Telling me I want to be in a relationship with you after 2, and it's just weird. And it's like it makes you uncomfortable and it's too much. And I don't know if that's what niggas think that's what you want to hear, but it's like it's not at all.
It's actually repulsive.
It is. It makes back up.
Yeah,
back up. You're doing a lie.
Honestly, makes me feel like you're lying.
Yes.
Because it's like, how can you? I have not even shown you even half
even
of
know my favorite color. How you love me?
You don't even know my middle name. You don't know my zodiac sign, bro.
You don't know my birthday, nothing. But you love me and you want to be in a relationship with me. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense.
Because it don't.
It don't. You just talking.
Don't fall for that trap.
It is a trap.
It's literally a trap. The most toxic men I've ever dealt with in my life, love bombing. That's what happened first. And when I was younger, it's like, I'm still young, but when I was younger, I'm thinking, oh, he just really likes me. He's assertive. He knows what he wants. No, it's lies. No.
Yeah, and there's always some lies that end up coming with some truth you uncover, all kind of stuff. Because it's like, I don't know if they're trying to off rip show you all this love so you don't care about that, or be like, oh, he really like me. This don't matter. And it's like, absolutely not. So it's just like that love bombing shit is a lie. the overwhelming that actually genuinely pisses me off.
Oh my goodness.
Like back up for real.
It scares me.
It's scary because it's like,
what's the motive?
Especially if I'm not giving you the same energy
If I'm not
back,
giving you the same
why
energy,
are you doing this? So it's just like the overwhelming. On me, I can't do it. But let's get into some green flags.
Green flags.
Green flags. The good things. So an immediate green flag is good health and hygiene.
Yes.
Like a man who is well kept. One thing I always look at when somebody first talks is their mouth, their teeth.
Yeah.
Looking at your teeth. We say looking at, is your tongue brushed? Are you flossing? Things of that nature. That matters.
Fingernails.
All that. Toes. Because men, for some reason,
haircut.
act like it's so bad to get your toes done. Get your feet done. Because if your feet look a mess, I'm not finna be with you. So good hygiene. Yeah, overall good hygiene.
Clean house.
You care about yourself. You genuinely care about yourself. We love good hygiene.
Also, I add in like working out.
That too. Nice.
Like you're taking care of your body and you care about your health.
Fit for your body.
Health.
Yeah, exactly. You care about yourself. Show yourself some self-love.
Yeah.
So we love good hygiene and good keeping of health. Dates, planning dates.
Yes.
Like being like, hey, want to take you on this
plan
date. I got this done. This is what you wear. Let's go. Because it really is overwhelming. So somebody's like, oh, I want to go on a date. I want to go on a date with you. You're like, okay, let's go.
What you want to do?
So what we doing?
You want to go on a date with me?
Just as if I asked you, I would have something
I would
planned
have it
as well.
planned.
So it's just like, if you're going to ask me, child,
figure it out.
Man. So it's like men who have it planned, like, this is what we got for the day. We're going here to eat. We're going to go do this.
We love to see it.
We love to see, and it takes less stress off of me as well. Because it's like,
I already got enough to do.
I already got enough, but it also make me just feel like you like me. That you cared enough to go out your way to like plan something, which goes into chivalry. Chivalry, nigga. Okay, we love opening the doors and being seen, like doing things that make us feel like
that you like us.
Like us, exactly. Like one thing I tell you, one thing about my boyfriend, he act like I can't open out one door that ever existed if he around. He'll like slap my hand and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh," and it's not like
being a gentleman.
Just being a gentleman overall. It's not like, no, I don't expect him to open every door, because sometimes I'll go and just like offer him just open. He be like, "What you doing?" But it's just kind of like some things people just do to make you feel liked. If we're being honest, like just being a gentleman, like you said,
to be doing.
If he coming to pick you up for a date, coming to your door, walking to the car and saying, "Hey, I'm outside." The fuck, I'm gonna stay inside. Like that type of thing. Just like something as simple as just coming to the door, walking you to the car. I mean, like that makes you feel liked. Like make you feel like, okay, like whatever. Instead of come outside.
I'm here.
You go home. Yeah, I'm here. And it's just like, child, we're going on a whole day. I'm dressed up nice in heels. Why are you not at my doorstep? So it's just like things like that. Another green flag, respecting boundaries. This is something kind of more in like the dating.
You get a little deeper into it.
just respecting somebody's boundaries. Like one thing for me, one thing I always struggle with is I'm not a very cuddly person off rip. It takes me a minute to warm up to you, to want to like cuddle with you and be like hugged up and boot up, kissing and stuff. Kissing is cringe if I'm like not there yet. It's cringe. Cuddling is well too. So when I tell you I'm not at that level where I want to cuddle,
you respect
and you respect it. I appreciate that. But I've only had one person that ever respect that. Everyone else will be trying it, like they trying to push up on you. They're trying to force it. And it's like, I told you that I did not want to do this. Why are you doing this?
It.
And that's
a
very
selfish.
Yeah, it's just like, so people who respect, like I said, I don't like this or I'm not comfortable with this. And you're like, okay, you're not being selfish and worried about you getting some coochie at the time or whatever the hell it is.
Be on your mind.
Whatever the hell be on y'all minds. But it's just like respecting boundaries, especially from the get-go, really, because it's like, I have cut somebody off something I don't want to cuddle, and it's like you try to force it up on me, you're done. Next day, I told you, I'm done talking to you because you are being pushy. I do not like that.
Even like going to
that.
the bar, and someone's like, do you want a drink? No, I don't. And you keep asking me,
you don't want this drink, girl? I'm trying to get you this drink.
No. Respect my band. I literally already said no. And you still over here.
Pressing me about a drink. Leave me alone because you want something out of this drink. That's why you pressing me.
Yeah. And it's like, if you just want a conversation, then you would have started the conversation.
Just
you're not even talking.
You don't have to come over here and buy me a drink, dude. And if I say I didn't want one, I don't respect that. You trying to force a drink on me, just respect that I said I didn't want one and be like, okay, well, my name is whatever, and just keep it moving from there if that's what you wanted. But That's men at the bar is a whole nother story. But it's just like respecting boundaries. If I say I don't like this or I'm not comfortable with this, don't try to force it on me. And if you want to have a conversation about it, come talk to me about it. But don't try to like push yourself up on me or like try to do something like around it. Don't do that. Next is listening, to actually listen. So something we were just talking about is like, one thing I noticed just dealing with like people or whatever is a lot of people listen to rebuttal. They listen to react, but they not listening to listen and hear me out. And that's something I can say like in my current relationship, my boyfriend is really good at. He listens to listen to me. He actually hears me out what I got to say. And I'm not hearing no back talk. I'm not hearing, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, da 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 da. Because I feel like I dealt with that a lot. And it's just like he listens to me and we have a conversation. And I just want to be heard on what I have to say. Whether you feel like it's serious, it doesn't matter. Or you feel like it's serious or not. I just need you to listen to me instead of like you listening to, well, in the middle of my conversation, but no, da 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 da. I hate that. Like, but someone who actually listens to you, hear you out, and then you can have a conversation moving on from there. Great. And last is transparency. Just being transparent. We all, like, one thing we was talking about is we all deal with like a lot of stuff in our past, and it does affect the way that we act in general. So it's just kind of like being transparent about who you are, why you are, and obviously that's not something that you talk about on the first date, you know, over time. Yeah, over time, just being transparent, because a lot of times we do know why we do certain things. We just don't necessarily like talking about it. But I do think it's important to express somebody, especially if you like them or if you're serious about them, to explain to them, hey, like this, I got this going on, whether it's good or bad, and just kind of like explain, let them get a little deeper, just a little deeper. So it's just like a man who can be transparent
without me having to coach you to do it.
That too.
I like that when you just
feel comfortable enough to feel like, you know, you're gonna be transparent with me. So transparency is green flag. So this is lifestyle and beauty. So we're gonna just go into beauty. How long
have you been?
I don't know. I was thinking we could stop at 4:30. Okay. So sorry y'all. But beauty, just kind of going into, you want to talk about their recommendation for protective styles?
So I have locks in, y'all can see, and something I struggle with just in general is I have psoriasis in my scalp, so I get really, really bad dandruff. Like, it's nasty. Like, it just builds up so quick. So I just have to find shampoos and washes that really help manage it. And so since I have a protective style, like, I feel like dandruff flares up more. You can actually see it because, like, you know how the parts or your scalp is more just shown. So I actually I've been having these locks for about 4 weeks. And so I needed to wash them. And so I used Head and Shoulders Moisture Boost. It's like the Royal Oils line that they have.
It's like blue.
It's blue,
gold, right?
Yeah, it's blue and gold. And it has coconut oil in it. So what I did was, like, I put a little bit of water in a spray bottle and a little bit of shampoo, shook it up, and literally sprayed it just on my scalp. And then I didn't want to get the locks completely wet just because it gets heavy. And so I ended up just putting my hair in like 2 low space buns to expose my scalp, and like literally sprayed it all over my scalp and rubbed it. And then I tried to do it in the sink to rinse it off, but that wasn't good. I just got in the shower and like sat under the shower like this and just like really let the shampoo rinse out, and my scalp has not been itching.
It's good.
And so usually I have like my afro out, and I do use the shampoo, and I've noticed, shout out to my mom to put me on, but I've noticed that it really does help me manage the dandruff. And sometimes shampoo can dry your hair out. It has that moisture boost in it. So I have to saturate every hair follicle in shampoo. I just have to, because especially since I work out so much, my hair really be dirty and oily. And so one thing I noticed about the shampoo, that it doesn't like dry my hair out, and it smells
really good.
It smells really good. It smells really, really good.
That's good. What's it called again?
It's called it's Head and Shoulders. It's in a blue bottle. Moisture Boost. It's the Royal Oils like line. They have different lines for different things, and so it's the Royal Oils line. It has coconut oil in it as well. So I like it.
We love to see it.
It also comes with a conditioner if you want to buy it, but I just use the shampoo.
Okay, so my product recommendation is on the skincare makeup side. So it is the milk makeup, vegan milk moisturizer. So it is a moisturizer, and Milk Makeup is a makeup brand, but they have a moisturizer, and I use it as like a a primer, I guess, almost like a primer for my makeup. But it is really, I don't even use like regular makeup primer. I use this. It is so thick, and I feel like it really protects my skin whenever I'm doing makeup. That's why I was telling you, I was like, sometimes even if I fall asleep in it, I don't have breakouts because the moisturizer is so thick and it like goes over my skin. It's you can get it from Sephora.
Okay.
Like if you go to
yeah,
if you can go to Sephora, it's gonna be literally in the Milk makeup and they got like that little skin stuff that's right there. But it's a really good moisturizer. It's a great primer. It lasts because you really don't need a lot because it's so thick. It's like a little bit goes a long way, but I love Milk makeup in general. I love their makeup. So I got some on right now. I'm blushing. But I love Milk makeup. But the vegan Milk moisturizer, get that. And it's a lot that coming into. It's like in a yellow container. It's like a circle container like that or whatever. But it's good. And then also just talking about beauty, I keep up with the makeup trends and stuff for the goils. But Ariana Grande came out with a new makeup line called Rim Beauty. You know, she got the song Rim.
I love that song. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs by her. I don't wanna wake up. Yeah.
Okay, yes. Good song. But love it. We some Ariana Grande stands too.
Yes.
But because I follow her on Instagram, that's why I know. But I'll keep up with makeup. But she came out with a new makeup line called Rim Beauty. I was looking at it a little bit, like the website. So she got like a little mini eyeshadow palette with like your neutral browns, eyeliner pencil, some highlighters. I saw it was like a purple, a gold, some lashes. It's giving very much natural mascara if you put on mascara on your lashes. But it looked cool. I kind of want to try it out. It's just a little more basic, I guess, than I thought. But I mean, that makes sense to start out before you start. Yeah, especially because she don't do exaggerated makeup looks. She do the eyeliner. She do the neutral color. Like her makeup's pretty like chill. So I feel like it makes sense that it go along with her. And it's not like I'll be doing exaggerated looks either. But I'm excited. I'm thinking about, I kind of want to try the highlighters. That's what I was more of looking at more than anything. Like the purple one looked really cool. But yeah, but Ariana Grande came out Rim Beauty. I'm excited about it. I love Ariana Grande's. She's that goyle.
She is that girl.
Love her. So we do have a So You Want to Be an Entrepreneur segment. But I was thinking we can tie that into Ask Bev and Mia since the questions that we chose were entrepreneurs.
Okay,
so
cool.
Usually we have a So You Want to Be an Entrepreneur segment. And we're going to talk about entrepreneur. Yeah, but since we're running out of time a little bit. And then our questions for Ask Me and Bev are entrepreneur based. We're just going to tie that together.
You want to do one question? Or two?
We might be able to, because after that is just final thoughts.
That's true. Might be able to get to it. We'll see.
Okay, so the first question, entrepreneur. So you want to be an entrepreneur and Ask Bev and Mia. Also, when it comes to Ask Bev and Mia, y'all, it does not have to be super. I feel like everything y'all sent in was very professional, serious. Like y'all can send us in like funny stories or relationship issues, friendship issues, like family issues, or I'm in this situation at work. Like it can be more a little bit lighthearted or personal stuff. It doesn't have to be just. We got like a lot of career school stuff, and we understand. We are career women, but it's just like we be having fun too, y'all. So it's just like y'all can say this stuff like that too. It ain't all gotta be so serious. Yeah. So I'm just going to So I'm about to. Oh, this is for we're not and we don't do names on here either. This is for Miss A. Shaw. So I'm about to graduate college in a few weeks, and I'm so nervous. Everyone around me is so happy and excited for me since I'm the first to ever graduate in my family. But I'm But I'm terrified to be out in the adult world. I want to commit to my idea of actually posting my podcast series I've been in the works with. I want to be excited for my future career, yet I'm afraid that I'm not qualified for any of it. I'm so afraid that I'm not good enough or I'm just average. What did you think when you first graduated or started your own business's content? Because I'm terrified. But I hope you guys keep doing what you're doing because it's truly inspirational. So
never think you're average.
I was about to say like don't the whole not being qualified thing. You are qualified. Like if you do your research and you practice and you do what you do, like at the end of the day, it's always somebody out there that's doing the exact same thing that you're doing. It's just like find what make you unique, find what makes you different, and then run with that. But you don't ever gotta be like 100% knowledgeable in something. You
Yeah.
learn. There's things you
Learn over time.
Because
Like,
me being a content creator, I've started back full time in 2018. I have grown a lot since then.
and you learn from a lot from trial and error. That's
That too.
that life is literally the best teacher. So
Literally.
start, try, do what you can, and learn from your mistakes. Never be I am a perfectionist, and I'm trying to get better with like staying away from that narrative. I just like for things to be done correctly, but it's like I'm okay with now embracing the mistakes. Mistakes used to tear me down, and just
some
like
things are good, some things are a flop,
and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have what I need, and I'm going to be okay physically, emotionally. I'm gonna be fine. It's okay to make mistakes. Just learn from them.
Nobody's journey is
you're
perfect.
making mistakes, making you go to jail or something, like that. But just like it's okay to make mistakes in
as long as you learn from them
it and embrace
them. If you
them.
keep making the same mistakes, it's like you clearly not paying attention, or you're not learning to what you need to.
Use it as a learning experience and not as like a shoot to your confidence or your ability to
like,
do anything.
I can't do this. I'm not qualified. I done girl, we all done messed up somewhere. So it's just like, don't ever think you're not qualified to do something, because at the end of the day, you got to get that experience too.
And no one can tell you that you're not.
That too.
And if they do,
you keep doing what you're doing. So you want to put your podcast?
Do it.
This is our first episode.
This is our first, literally.
We ain't never did a podcast before. I mean, I've featured on some, but
this is my first one ever.
Yeah, but it's just like me and Mia did our research. We took some time before we got started.
We took our time. We didn't rush ourselves.
We
took our time. And we was like, we're going to start this whenever we started.
And that's one thing about, you finna graduate college. And congratulations, girl. Yes. Proud of you.
Very proud.
But, and I know it's always tough being first generation, because you're first generation too. Yeah, we're both first generation.
There,
so it's kind of like you set that example. I feel like everybody's expecting so much from you because you're the first. And like, you're going to do so good and great. And it is pressure at the end of the day, but it's just like
pressure makes diamonds.
But it's okay to take your time. It's not like you do not have to be immediately successful and blow up after you graduate.
I'm not right now.
Okay, because I graduated in 2019 and I was struggling months.
Time. Literally give yourself the time to do what you want to do. You do not have to rush into success. You
are on nobody's timeline but your own.
But you're on in your own lane.
Don't let nobody rush you.
Do what you want, literally what you want to do.
Literally take your time.
You want to love what you do, and you don't want to
make it a burden.
Make the pressure create a burden.
Exactly. So we know you're finna graduate, and it's a lot of pressure when they do come to graduating. But it's like, let me tell you, it is very common for everybody to be like, right after they graduate. The post-grad thing, because it's like you in the adult world. The adult world is terrifying. It's a lot that's going on, and you do have to adjust, but it takes time. Like I said, I feel like this year, like the beginning of this year, is the first time I ever felt like organized and together, and with like getting my bills together and like, whatever like that, and feel like I got a hang of adulting. But it takes time, and I graduated in 2019. So it's just kind of like, don't rush yourself.
The transition.
Yeah, it's gonna be a transition, and it's gonna be a tough one. But at the end of the day,
enjoy your time away from school.
That too.
Honestly, take a vacation. Take some time for yourself. Like, you worked hard to get your degree. You do not have to jump immediately in the field that you got your degree in. You can't want to, but you don't have to. Like, literally take your time and do what you want. As long as you got a roof over your head, you got food to eat, clothes to wear, a car to drive. You got exactly what you need to be okay. That's all that matters. And if you don't have the things that you need, then that's what you should focus on, like getting or doing.
Start that podcast, girl. Post it. Start that podcast.
And be confident. Like, start speaking positive, empowering affirmations over yourself. Like, don't ever say I can't, or no, you can. Don't ever like talk timid. Don't ever think small. Think big. Like, you got it. You really have to speak it, write it out.
You got to believe that shit yourself.
But if it's like, that's I feel like key being an entrepreneur, you have to believe in yourself, because you the only person that really understands fully the vision that you have, and you have the power to execute it. So it's like, you cannot let that doubt and that
because it'll ruin you.
It will literally ruin you. The doubt and the insecurity.
And I feel like we both done been through time periods where waves of it. Like, you like, is this shit even for me? I know, like the summer of 2019, I was really contemplating on not doing content creation no more, because I was like, is this for me? But I was just going through a time period where I had to like build myself, get that confidence back up again. So it's like, it's natural to kind of, have those little times, but don't let it keep you down.
Don't let it run you.
exactly like
you can have those, like, I feel like moments of anxiety, moments of insecurity, because we are human.
Exactly.
Acknowledge it, but then give yourself that affirmation to keep going and push it. You do got it.
So, yes, after graduating is a little tough. It's a little tough on everybody because it's a whole transition you're going through. You just went from
you've been in school for
your whole life,
pre-K, you know,
your whole life.
So all you know is school.
Yeah. So now you're going into real life. Okay, what am I doing for work? What am I doing? My hobbies, what you doing for yourself? So it's just kind of like, but you got it. You don't have to be.
You don't have to have it figured out.
The qualification thing is foolery, girl. You got it. Like, just always do your little. Never go into anything blindsided either.
Yeah. So do your research. Yeah.
That's why we say take your time, do your research. Figure out as much as you feel like you possibly can before getting things started. Yeah. But you don't have to know everything before getting started.
We don't know everything about podcasts.
We really don't, because this is our first episode. It's just like, but you got it, girl. You got it, girl. Okay. This one is for Miss Z. So, you both have degrees beyond a bachelor's. How did you decide what college to go to? What about your school made you stay and say this is the one? So, we kind of have little different experiences when it comes to our master program. So, you didn't finish, right?
I didn't know. You can go first because you actually finished it.
Okay. So for me, I have my master's degree in applied psychology, like I told you. So I originally I stayed at the school that I got my bachelor's degree in because I loved my psych program. Like, Tarleton has a really good psychology program. Loved my professors. Loved the material that I learned there. So it's just like, I liked my psychology program. So it was between like that and UNT. I ended up staying at Tarleton. But originally I went in for the counseling program. And I was in there for a semester, and I realized very, very quickly it was not for me. But counseling, I should have did a little bit. I did my research, but I should have did a little bit more because it was much, much different than I thought it was going to be. And I ended up switching. I was still at Tarleton, but I switched into the applied psychology program, which is more research teaching based. And I was like, this is where I fit in. But for me, more what I was looking at is, do they have the actual degree that I'm looking for? Not no degree that's running. Is it a degree that I'm looking for? How many hours do you have to take? Is it 30? Is it 45? Is it 60?
And how long do I actually want to be in school?
How long? And that's what I'm saying with the hours. How long do you want to be in school? You trying to counseling program was 60 hours.
That's years.
That's a whole nother like 4 years in college. I was not trying to do that, if we being honest. What kind of like programs, like opportunities do they have? So they have like internships, clubs, things of that nature.
How many people have graduated?
Their graduation
and what
rate,
they doing now?
That too. Graduation rate. What jobs can you get with that degree as well? Like, what jobs are available? Because it's like, I feel like a lot of people gonna get a master's degree because they think they need one. And then
that was how I was.
Yeah, and so it's just like you get there and you're like you didn't do enough research, or you just came here for no reason. You just getting it because you think that's the next thing you have to do. Yeah. Also, I feel like sometimes it's fear of going into straight up adulthood as well.
That was me.
Yeah. So
I feel like for me, like I started my master's at Tarleton as well. I was still living out there, so it was just like an easy transition. Also, it was all online. I'm like, I gotta go in class because that's one thing I did not want to do, is sit in the classroom. So I was like, I don't want to sit in the classroom. So I was like, bet, it's online. You can graduate in 2 years. So I was like, bet. But once I got started I was doing recreational administration, which is basically like management in a gym, like administration. I want my own gym one day. So it's like teaching you like that administration. So when I got into it, like I honestly, it was very heavily focused on sports medicine and education, not recreation. And so basically like a school, a college type of administration, like athletics and not recreational. And so I kind of felt like I was learning insightful information, but I was like, what can I do with this? So I feel like why I started doing my master's, because I honestly was bored. And I was like, felt like I needed to do something. And my mind was like, I'm not doing enough, so I'm just going to do this. But once I got into it, I was like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm about to work for myself. I feel like whenever you have those degrees, it's easy to show it in like the corporate world. Like if I wanted to climb up the ladder in the corporate gym, whenever you have those degrees backing you, it does help you climb that ladder. But I'm like, I want to work for myself. Who I need to prove to that I'm smart and I'm capable of doing this? Nobody. So I'm like, you know what?
I always tell people, do not go to graduate school for no reason.
And that's what I was doing. So I don't want to do this. It was a hard decision to choose not to stay because I was doing great. I had all A's. Like that's the highest GPA I ever had. But it's more of just like an accolade. Like, yeah, I would have had it under my belt. But right now, what I'm getting is real life experience. Like working at Dream Performance, I'm able to literally see how to manage a small owned gym. And that's why I want a small Black owned gym. Of course, want it to be bigger eventually, but starting off, a small Black owned. So I'm literally able to sit with the people who run the gym and they teach me how they do it. I'm getting experience firsthand in an environment that I want to thrive in. So I'm taking that. I'd rather have that experience over that education. When you get the education, it's like you have to literally do critical thinking and apply it. Is that makes sense to what you're trying to do? And I was doing too much critical thinking because like I said, it wasn't tailored to what I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. So it just didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah. So that's why it's just important to do your research and figure out
I did not do enough research
what you want to do to know, do I really need? So when I went into getting my master's, I mean, being an influencer was not like it wasn't a full-time job being on my mind. I didn't decide, you know what, I'm going to hold off on using my degree, in which I've been considering going into teaching lately, but it's just like, I got my degree because I knew before I even stepped into my bachelor's degree that I was going to need a master's degree in what I wanted to do. So it's just kind of like, I did research back in high school, child.
Yeah, you knew.
So, but it's like getting a psych degree, you can't do nothing with a bachelor's in psych. You have to get a master's. It just depends on what you get the master's in that makes sense with you. Stuff like that first program that I was in, I learned very quickly, this is not for me. And I switched before I got too deep into it. So it's just like doing your research into the program and what it can do for you, what jobs you can get with it, things like that's super important. So it's just like, and graduate school is extremely hard and it's rigorous and it's a whole master's degree. So it's just like you don't want to waste your time and be stressing yourself out for no money for no reason, and you just going to go get a degree just because you don't need it. Do not go.
And that's why I stopped, because I did not need it.
But if I was going to need it in the field that I need to go to. So it's just kind of like being real with yourself about that as well. But just as far as like say when it comes to choosing a school, really looking into the research program, you can also look at their like catalog, like you can see the classes that you have to take, and it will give you like paragraphs, like how many hours like description of what it is, so that way you can look to see if this is for you. So it's like really go on that website and look deep into like their catalogs and things like that.
Call them.
That too, and you can have a talk. You can always set up a call to talk to somebody, some type of guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Like they got like the career counselors and things like that you can talk to, so you can get a deeper feeling of is this school for you
Tour the school
before you get into like
see if you can
deepness
meet the
of it. But me, just the school, I was already there and I already experienced the bachelor's psych, and a lot of those professors were going to be in a master's program too, and I loved them. And I did my research on the classes and stuff. I did my research on the school as well because I was considering other ones. But I ultimately decided to stay there because I already had that experience of my bachelor's degree.
Easy transition.
Yeah, it was an easy transition. And I loved my professors. And I still talk to them to this day. Like, I'm my dogs. But I love my professors. So it's just kind of like, I decided to go ahead and stay. But it's just kind of like really just do your research and be honest with yourself on, is this the right fit for me? Is this the path that I'm trying to go into? And also, in the whatever career you're trying to do, look and see, do you need a degree for this as well? So it's like, don't get a master's degree if you don't have to.
Try wasting money.
Yeah, so it's just like, don't do that. But that's it on Ask Bev and Mia. So we just gonna close off with some final thoughts real quick.
So my closing thoughts, it's the holiday season. Really take this time to spend with your family and your friends. You got Thanksgiving, New Year's, and Christmas around the corner. This is family and friend time. If you've been overworking yourself, this is your sign to take a break. Like we were saying earlier, take a break, enjoy. If you know a way to give to the less fortunate, do that as well. Just a lot of people, missing out because a lot of people did pass away from COVID. So just like not having that family member there anymore. So just be nice to people. You never know what people are going through. We just talked about the sad, like the seasonal depression, especially when you're going into like places of customer service. You never know what those people are dealing with.
Exactly.
So just be nice. Try your best to be in the best mood and treat people like
be merry.
Yes, be respectful. Spread some holiday cheer.
Please. Don't be a little shithead.
Don't be a Scrooge.
Don't be a Grinch.
Please.
My final thoughts is be careful with them light bills. The temperatures is a dropping and that heat is going up. And then,
I would invest in an electric blanket and
electric blanket, space heater, candles,
socks,
all that good stuff. Like you said, what
them
socks?
Them
fuzzy socks, nice cute pajamas to wear, fuzzy. Don't run up them light bills, y'all, because it sure do go up when it's like the summer, when it's in the dead heat, when you got the AC up, but it go when it start getting like that January-ish cold, when it kind of get like a little icy outside.
Hopefully we won't have a storm again.
Yeah, because that was trash last
really
year here in Dallas. That was so bad. But my light bill was through the roof because I actually had my electricity was on and I had to keep my place warm. It was so cold outside. So don't be careful with them light bills. Get you that blanket. Get you a space heater, some socks, some candles. Get real cozy in there. You got a fireplace lighted up. All that good stuff. So stay warm, but on a budget. So. But that is...
Thank y'all for listening.
The end of Unapologetically Melanated. The first episode. We will see y'all again next week. So, bye.